Still run around thieving. Jasmine Rice. It would have been nice to have it as a side tonight. Yes, for some Jasmine Rice. It would have been nice to have it as a side tonight. You worried about my Rico. Need to worry about Rico. Trevor finna get repo. Worry about the double-headed dildo. Jasmine Rice. Would have been nice to have it as a side tonight. Yes, for some Jasmine Rice. And it would have been nice to have it as a side tonight.
Where the Jasmine Rice at? Who got the rice? Who got it? You got it? You got it? Who got the rice?
Some Jasmine Rice. Would have been nice to have it as a side tonight. He asked for some Jasmine Rice, and it would have been nice to have it as a side tonight. You run around tweaking, chasing fares on the weekend. Finally got them damn teeth in. Still run around thieving. Jasmine Rice. It would have been nice to have it as a side tonight. Yes, for some Jasmine Rice. It would have been nice to have it as a side tonight. You worried about my Rico. Here we go. You worry about my Rico. Need to worry about Rico. Trevor finna get repo. We didn't even know how true that was with the insurance being lapsed. Trevor finna get repo. Because that's what repo said now. Got me a little lemonade treat. Pet me up a little bit. It's pure lemonade and ice. What's up, y'all? Hey, everybody. Coach Nandy here. Welcome back to another episode of Nandy After Dark. I have been a little bit under the weather. I've been offline for several days, And I've been under the weather. I've been not fully out of it like I was. When they lied and had me thrown in jail and I got sick running through all those court systems and everything. Hey, everybody. I was down real bad. But this time I got a handle on it before it got as bad as it was the last time. But I've definitely, you can tell I sound a little nasally, have been under the weather and nursing a cold. So I've just been drinking lots of herbal tea, fresh ginger tea. I don't know if you guys know about the medicinal. I'm still almost out of it, a little out of it. Medicinal properties of Manuka honey. Manuka honey is a honey that's harvested in Australia, high up in the mountains. It's a completely different type of honey that is harvested here in America. It has, again, medicinal properties or healing properties for real. And it ain't cheap at all. But Tashadaraka, it has helped me get back on the mend. That and the ginger and orange juice, vitamin C, that kind of thing. I am behind. Let me just say this off the dick here, because people definitely be having their mouth on things that they shouldn't be having their mouth on, like my business. Let's talk about it. let's touch on it. Hi, Tammy Nash Perry. Hey, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying our hi Timothy, enjoying our YouTube channel again. I know a lot of you like to watch me on the big screen, and you can do that for a lot. You can do it on Facebook and YouTube, but for a lot of you, you're more comfortable with the YouTube app. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. Where do you buy that tea from? Different places, but I am coming back. I am coming out with that tea that I told you guys about. I just have my hands in so many things, and when you do that, when you stretch yourself so thin, something suffers, you know. So I try not to stretch myself too thin, but I'm a very ambitious person. But back to the business and stuff. While I am sick, I don't handle anyone's personal items. I don't make hair units. I don't bag orders, but definitely don't make hair units while I'm sick. I think it's very unsanitary to handle people's personal items, especially something as intimate as something that you're going to put on your head and your skin. So I am a bit behind in my my hairband making, but I mailed off a lot of orders over the last few days, and so I took a break and set everything completely aside in a completely separate room. And yeah, I don't. I'm just funny like that. Like when I'm making your units, I told you guys this before. I don't eat over your units, drink over your units, like I don't do things like that. I literally sanitize and wash my hands first, and then I start making units. So I'm a bit behind. So if you're still waiting on yours, just be patient. You will get yours as other people's have gotten theirs. All right, you will get yours. Please don't run over to somebody's platform talking shit. All right, because that ain't gonna make me move any faster. I can definitely tell you that. In fact, that'll put you to the back of the line, huh? So don't do that. All right. Know that it's just me. I'm one person, and I have my hand in a lot of different pots, and I like to do things right, not half-ass. So if you don't get something from me, it's because it's not right. I'm not gonna send it out half-ass. All right. So forgive my nasally, sounding voice. I was about to hit the live button, and Miss Marion was live. So someone in our private group posted, and I happened to dip back in there to make sure I didn't miss anything. They say, "Oh, Miss Marion's live." Miss Marion from the Marions. I call her Miss Marion. I noticed a lot of people are calling her that now too, but she definitely should put some respect on her name. I don't call her Marion. Miss Marion from Marion's Amazing Catering. Food looks amazing. I've always said that from day one. She was live, and I wasn't even going to bring this on our platform because it's so much stuff that I have to cover with you guys. I've been going for several days. But baby, thank you, Miss Bridget. Hi, Miss Lots. Miss Marion was out here setting records straight tonight, huh? Okay. Maybe we should start with that because we're not going to spend a lot of time on it. But I do have an opinion about it, definitely. It meaning what happened with Miss. Hi, Miss Greer. I haven't seen you, darling. Thank you for the well wishes. I appreciate it. We will start with that though. So let me see. There you go. What's up, everybody? Night crew. Y'all know y'all have a special place in my heart. I absolutely love the night crew. Here we go. Okay. So I'm there you go. What are you doing? All right. So let's do a little bit of quick housekeeping. Okay. Let me put myself up here. Here we go. I'm gonna breeze through this because we got so much to cover. Ooh. There we go. All right, please don't get blocked. All right. I don't want to block you, contrary to what people want you to believe about me in this page. I don't get a thrill out of blocking you at all. I want you to be here, but you definitely need to know that there are rules on this page. All right. This is not some rogue ass situation. There are rules over here. I don't know why this See, this post comes up automatically. During this broadcast, you can support my page by sending stars a digital gift. I hate that. I'm going to have to figure out how to turn that off. I know everybody wants it on because people want stars. I understand that, but I don't like that being up there. It looks a little beggarish. If I'm going to do my begging, I'm going to do that shit myself, not through some automated, scripted ass, send me some stars. No, we ain't going to do that. I never ask y'all for stars, though. I appreciate them, but I never ask for stars. Okay. Don't get blocked. No stickers, alarms, bells, whistles, ribbons, horns, none of that. Don't do it over here. Do it over there. Don't do it over here, though. No influencer names. Now, we're going to be talking about some people tonight. I ain't going to hold you now. And, but please don't come on here telling me, about the miracle that Jesus is performing over on his page tonight. I don't want to hear that, okay? I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear about Jesus turning water into wine right now out in Texas, I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear it because it could be Grandpappy watering down a bottle of wine, and perpetrating like she's Jesus, turning water into wine. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't come over here telling me about it. If Jesus is performing a miracle and he want me to know about it, I will know about it. Don't come over here telling me how somebody else is on their page. I don't care. Been like this from day one. Okay? And then no BS. Keep it cute or keep it on mute. All right? Look, I don't go to people's pages messing with people. I don't send y'all to people pages. In fact, I tell y'all not to go to people pages messing with them. Because you know I'm a decent person. Just do it. Hold on. That's Miss Marion going off. I don't do it. Don't come over here. Because if you come over here. Hi, Miss Roberta. I have my comfy on today. I'm so grateful for you. Wendy Wilson. What kind of... Hold up. Let me get you out of here, Wendy. You ain't got no motherfucking profile picture. I ain't never seen you before. I don't feel good vibes right now with you. Hold on. Let me get you up out of here. You might be Jesus. I don't know. But, baby, you going to the upper room. Hold up. Hold the F up. Wendy motherfucking Wilson. Bitch, you look like you about to say something half-ass and half-cock. And I'm going to get ahead of it, okay? The best way to handle a situation and a problem, is to get ahead of it. And I'm going to go ahead and escort you out. You ain't did nothing wrong. You didn't say anything wrong. But, baby, it looked like I might have a problem with you, okay? Let me go ahead and do a couple things. Hold on, because, yeah, girl, you might be my mama. I don't know, but you got to go, okay? You got to go. Hold on. Let me get this shit straight right now. Okay. All right. I made that adjustment. We can't hear. Y'all can't hear because you about to get escorted out if everybody else can hear. Wendy said no. Wendy, where you came from, honey? You ain't got a profile picture. I ain't never seen you. Can y'all hear? Because we need to start this live off right. All right. Let me take this down. We need to get this established. I know I've been going a couple of days, all right? And I understand that, in my absence, y'all been out here running rogue all over the internet doing whatever, blah, 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 blah. But Tasharaka, bitch, I'm back, okay? And I don't like people playing on my phone, as the saying goes. Y'all can hear me? Okay, thank you. Who that person said they can't hear? No sound. Because y'all already know how I feel about that. Waynette Huff. Hold on, you sound like a church mother. I ain't gonna. Go ahead and tune up. Get a little bobby pin and take that little plastic part off the ball. That bottom piece off of a bobby pin. You got the little plastic ball. Take that plastic ball off, and then you'll have a sharp edge bobby pin. Stick that in your hearing aid, okay? Oh, God. Don't stick it in there with that plastic ball piece on. Stick that sharp, jab it in. Jab that sharp edge bobby pin after you take the ball off in your hearing aid, Turn that motherfucker up. Because ain't nothing wrong with the sound over here. Don't come over here playing in my face, huh? About sound, freezerization, any of that. Why do y'all like to play with me? Y'all know damn well I'm not for play, huh? Y'all must have forgot, because I know I've been going a few days. I got to stop leaving for so long. All right, please don't get blocked, all right? I'm going to have to add that up here, too. Don't tell me no sound, if you don't see anybody else saying it. You know, you see a couple of first. I know somebody got to be the first one, but y'all usually start at the same time. Freezerization, huh? All right, let's move on from this, because y'all play too much with me. I ain't even gonna block you because you sound like the mother of a church. I'm not trying to block my blessings. No, ma'am. I need you to jab inside your hearing aid, baby, 2 or 3 times to turn it up 2 or 3 notches. Okay. Then come back, huh? All right. Let me see. All right. Copyright disclaimer. All right. We on this page are covered over here. All right. Let's move on. Here's our in-house disclaimer. Okay. Y'all can see that ankle is up there and it's full of misery. Okay. Everything I say is alleged, allegedly, written or spoken on this page. Anything on my page, anything on my platform, it's all allegations, huh? It's all allegations. That's it. This is all fun and games, you know? And, well, it's not fun and games, but, you know, I'm here to entertain you, to educate you, to titillate you, to stimulate you. This is what we do over here, okay? But I don't know any of the people I be talking about. I'm not going to hold you. These are not my childhood friends, lifelong friends, former co-workers or associates. None of that, okay? These are people who I found on the internet, and, you know, I am talking about them, reporting on them, putting a spotlight and reviewing some of the things that they do. All right, these are allegations. I don't know them. Now, when I saw them in court, huh, I did thought I recognized them. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought it was Bobby and Whitney. I really did. I even heard her say, Carmen, like Bobby. Yeah, I thought it was them. I'm not going to lie. They really did have that vibe going, for real. But I don't know, you know. I don't discriminate. I love all people. I love white, blacks, Puerto Ricano, Mexicano, Dominicanos, Colombian. I love everybody, okay? I don't care about your sexual orientation. How is that my business? How is that your business? Anybody's business, huh? Be who you could be. Be all you could be in the army, as the saying used to go, okay? Nobody else is more qualified to be you than you. I love people. I find people very, very interesting. And again, every time you meet a new person, it's like entering literally into a new world, because you are able to, you know, hear about their experiences, their travels, their, you know, the road that they've traveled in life. You know, it's like a whole new world, you know, new experiences, new points of views, and etc. I love people. All right. I don't discriminate against anyone. I go by the kind of soul you have. That's it. Not what's on the outside. Definitely what's on the inside. I've always been that way too. I'm not saying you have to be perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But please don't be a heathen ass motherfucker. Okay. I can't. That don't mesh well with my spirit, huh? All right. And then finally, hold harmless. Oh, we covered this last time. All sales are final, even if we F it up. She said she sold out now. She said she sold out. And she claimed the new shakers are on the water. Ciao. Baby, you gonna pay them port fees, because I do know. You don't pay them, they will confiscate your merchandise and sell it on eBay. That did happen to an influencer. But I'm not shady like him. I'm not even gonna go into all that. We covered this already. All right, let me get out of this. Let's get down to the nitty titty. Forget the nitty gritty. Let's get down to the nitty titty. What's up, Donna? Ooh, seeing that ashy ankle on my television is horrific. Bobby! Listen. Okay, guys, we got so much to cover tonight. Let's start with the whole Miss Marion thing because it's not that long that we're going to talk about it, but I agree with Miss Marion. And it's not because the person she's talking about had their mouth on me all the time, unprovoked, in a very vicious way. It's because she happens to be right. Okay? Yeah, I know some people get mad when I say things like, "Oh, that girl shouldn't have been in Miami. She was wrong." Yeah, like, "Oh, you take it up for Carmen." Say, no, I'm telling you, I'm on the side of what's right, of what we're talking about here on this platform at the time, at the moment. Okay. Hi, Crackberry. I didn't even do a roll call, but you guys know that I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Tana, you on here? What's up, girl? Tana, I know I owe you a phone call about linking up. I do apologize, girl. I'm busy. I'm super busy. I I love you, girl. Hi, Marvette. What's up? All right, listen. Okay, so here's the story. Here's how it goes. Miss Marion, y'all know who she is, okay? Marion's amazing catering, and that food looks a fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I always said that about her. Okay, let me take this comment down. Marvette, which one they laughing at? Okay. Miss Marion switches up her hairstyle all the time. Okay, she likes to look nice and fresh and fly. All right, and she like, my age ain't gonna define me, sweetheart. I'm gonna put on me some. She got a nice body, I'm not even gonna say for an older woman, she got a nice body, period. And she keeps her hair done, she's one of them type ladies. And y'all know who Darius is. A lot of y'all know who he is. He is someone, I don't know where he based out of, Houston, Atlanta, wherever it may be. But he's he does well for himself on Facebook through sales of different kitchen products and things like that. And he has a very big following. You guys know this. So he was addressing Miss Marion. See, when I call her name, I put some respect on it. I don't call her Marion. I call her Miss Marion. Huh? But when he addressed her recently, he said, I'm not even going to play the clip because I don't even want to perpetuate the disrespect. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, we different over here, baby. So he said that she was so he was talking about her. He was like, yeah, so Marion with the swoop and all those decorations in her house, and whatever he was saying after that was positive, something, it wasn't shady. It was what he was saying. What followed that was something positive. I don't even remember what it was. It's not worth going down that rabbit hole right now. But the fact that he called out her swoop, okay, as if that is her most endearing quality, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. Her swoop with her over decorated house. He didn't say over decorated, but he said all those decorations in her house. I thought this was very disrespectful. I thought it was shady as F. Okay. A lot of y'all, we had the conversation in our private group, and some of y'all was saying, oh, he ain't mean no harm. And some of y'all were like, oh, he knew exactly what he was saying. Darius is a very, very, very gay man. And they don't say things, without meaning behind their words, be it good, bad, shady, whatever. And usually it's shady. And what he was saying about her was shady. Why would you call out Miss Marion's swoop when you're talking about her, addressing her to your over 1 million followers, introducing her in a way that is not complimentary? This wasn't something, it wasn't complimentary what he was saying or favorable or anything like that. It was very shady, and he knew exactly what he was doing when he said it. So Miss Marion got wind of it. She was not pleased. Well, first her daughter got wind of it. And Miss Marion's daughter, y'all already know she don't play about her mama. Huh? And she got wind of it, and I did record it, and I was gonna show it to y'all, but I'm like, because we have a lot to cover. But Miss Marion's daughter went on camera like, y'all need to stop being stupid. Like that man was being shady. Like he was not being, you know what I'm saying? Like this was not something benign. He wasn't being, genuine about what he was saying. He was being shady. So Miss Marion, right before I got on, she was live and she was addressing it head on, as she should. All right, because she's a professional. Miss Marion, come on. Miss Marion is a professional, grown ass Black woman. Okay, retired early from her job. I don't know where she worked, but she retired early, and she has her own catering business. And for another Black so-called professional person, anyone, it could be me or my mama, another Black so-called professional person, to address her in a way that pokes fun at or highlights or calls attention to something about her is very inappropriate and very disrespectful. So this is what Miss Marion had to say in response to it all. Hold on. I didn't plan on showing you guys this. I literally was about to go live, and then y'all told me Miss Marion was on. So he asked for some Jasmine rice. Would have been nice. I have to stop staying away for so long from you guys. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, God, don't start. Go out one. There we go.
Who got the rush?
Here we go. This is Miss Marion's response to all the hoopla about what was said about her swoop.
No peace to almost 2 years ago. Some of y'all just laughed about it and thought it was funny. It's not funny at all. I'm a businesswoman just like he's a businessman. And I have never, ever, ever disrespect Darius Cook. And I would never disrespect him. But I'd be darned if I sit back and let him continue to disrespect me as a Black-owned woman, businesswoman. So y'all can sit back all you want to. He can get on there and say anything he want to say. But he know what he doing. I don't know why you all sit back and want to take up for someone that's not right. Why do y'all do that? Right is right and wrong is wrong. We all have to take accountability to our actions the actions that we take on a day-to-day basis. A lot of people watch me. I don't mess with people. I have never messed with Darius. I have never messed with him. But all of a sudden, if he's talking about Carmen, if he's talking about Tay, you don't have to announce me. You don't have to say anything. If you're going to announce me, Darius, as Marion's amazing catering. Don't announce me as Marion with the swoop, okay? Don't do that. Because you're trying to be funny and you're trying to be shady. You all want to sit back and try, don't feed into what he's saying. Baby, I've been listening to him for the past 2 years. Do you think this is the first, early this morning was the first time that I heard him say anything about me? It's not the first time. He's said this before and before and before. I have never did anything to this man. We've been in the same presence. We have taken a picture together. And you want to do me like this? No, dude. No, dude. No, dude. You can't do me like this. You're not going to do me like this. You need to sit back and take accountability into your own mind and your own head and what you have going on in your life. I don't spend my life trying to hurt people. I don't spend my life trying to downplay anything that I have to go on in my life. Okay? I work for everything that I have. Darius, announce me for who I am. My name is Marion's Amazing Catering, not Marion with the swoop. And she had the decorations. Yeah, I do have decorations. You want to know why? Because I have 17 grandkids and 2 great grandbabies. Okay? Whom love me very, very much. And I'll be darned if I sit back and let you think that you're going to sit back and take my joy and pain away from me. Because you don't have the same that I have. I can't help it that you don't have a family out there. But I have a family that I'm going to decorate for. I'm going to build my empire for. This is my empire over here, not yours. Why do you always have to be in the limelight of mess? I've been sitting here on Facebook for I don't know how many years. And I've been sitting back and listening to you announce me as crying, saying, Marion with the swoop. Dude, let's swoop it like this. And I'm in my bed. Just like you get in your bed. You was in your bed, right? I'm in mine now.
Ooh.
I'm in my bed. I'm in my bed. And guess what? And I still feel good. Let me pull it back. And I still feel good.
Ooh.
Arlene, I've been ignoring him for the past almost 2 years. I've been ignoring him for the past almost 2 years. Enough is enough for him to sit back and try to belittle me. And think that he can belittle me.
Roll.
I've been sitting back all this time, almost 2 years, listening to him announcing me as Marion with the swoop. Okay? Right. Almost 2 years. It didn't just start. He's been saying this. So please, I don't need no one on this page to sit back and try to tell me anything and try to take it easy on Darius or whatever.
I agree.
Darius know what he's doing. He know exactly what he's doing.
I agree, Debbie.
He know exactly what he's doing. But you know what, Darius? Stop playing with me. You've been doing it for almost 2 years. You've been calling me out my name for almost 2 years, Darius. And it's time for you to stop. I have never disrespect you. Never have I ever disrespect you. And I said that in the message that I sent and I tagged you in earlier today. So please don't do that. So I'm going to get off of here. I did what I had. I said what I had to do, and I've been trying to do it all day. But I'll be darned if I sit back and continue. Now, if you want to come back, with it, we're going to both come back with it, dude. We're going to both come back with it. We'll go toe-to-toe. Okay? We will both go toe-to-toe.
And I hate that
but
for
you are
Miss
not
Marion because
going
she's
to
not
continue
a toe-to-toe
to disrespect
person.
me, and I've never did anything to you. You want to be funny? You think it's funny? It's not funny. It is not funny, and I said it today in my tag that I tagged you in this morning. Okay? He can come all the low blows that he want to come, but guess what? There is a why if he want to come with all the low blows. Why he didn't come back with that woman that was on him? That main woman that was on him. He should have came back with that woman that was on him. He can't come back with all the low blows because he didn't come back with her.
The lady who roasted him, she talking about, I think.
I watched it. I see everything. I see a lot. I just don't respond, okay? Because it's not my business. But when you talk about me, you better watch what you say, Darius.
All right, let's take that down. The queen has spoken. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Miss Marion don't bother anyone. Okay? She doesn't bother anyone. She didn't even cuss. That was 5 minutes of her responding. She doesn't cuss. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe everybody cuss a little bit, but she's not going to cuss in her response like she didn't do with Tay. She didn't cuss at her. That's what she got her daughter for. her daughter do enough cussing for both of them, huh? As she should. That's her mother. But this is a teachable moment. Let's this is a teachable moment. No one is above reproach. No one is above apologizing to someone. No one is above correction. No one. Most especially when it's coming from a person like Miss Marion who doesn't bother anyone. Her wish is to not make reference to things that are irrelevant when you're introducing her in front of potential customers, new followers online. If you said it offline, behind the scenes when y'all are at one of the events or somewhere, maybe like, girl, that's swoop, maybe. But no one, you have to people will treat you any kind of way unless you lead by example and you show them how you want to be treated. That's how I was raised. I don't let people treat me any kind of way. People who matter. I show people how to treat me. All right. And usually that's by how I treat them. Okay. So this is an opportunity for this man to come forward and apologize to this woman. And it's just that simple. It's just that simple. Whether he receives it or not, that's on him. I called someone a bitch, huh? One of the followers who had stirred up some mess. She was doing some things. But I came back to my platform and I apologized for it. But that wasn't good enough. Let me tell you something. You cannot reach or teach a person whose heart and mind God has not prepared to receive that lesson. Huh? Let me say that again. You cannot reach or teach any person on this earth whose heart and mind God has not prepared to receive that message. You can't. You could talk to people until you are dead, okay? Until the breath leaves out of your body. And what you're saying to that person will not register with that person. It will not change that person. It means nothing. It's literally like talking to a lamppost. It's like talking to this water bottle, literally. Huh? In order for that person, anybody, me, anyone on this planet, to receive a teaching or a lesson, a correction, any of that, first, their hearts and minds have to be prepared. God has to give you the authority to speak into that person, period. And otherwise, you're just talking to a person that is going in one ear and out the other. They don't care. They don't care because God haven't prepared their heart and minds to receive that message from you. They probably will learn it later in life and the hard way. But anyway, so I really hope that Darius apologizes to Miss Marion, Miss Marion, sincerely, and means it. Means it, and that she receives it if he truly means it. But God has to dwell in between those two people in order for that message to be spoken and received. There is nothing apart from that. There's no learning apart from God. There is no correction apart from God being in the midst of whatever it is. Huh? Y'all know this. Let me stop because I ain't about to pass around the offering plate. But this is a teachable moment. This is an opportunity for somebody who is not humble, because we already know what kind of, we've seen him, we've heard him talk. I've heard him talk about me, and I've never said anything about him, but I don't care. But this is an opportunity for someone who, considers themselves up here, and we're all down here, to come down here, because an eagle can't soar forever. Even an eagle, a bird that flies up in the sky, they can fly, but they got to come down to the valley to eat. Huh? Nothing stays up. You got to come down. You got to humble yourself at some point. Nobody can stay up high all the time. Come on down and humble. He need to humble himself. And for real, issue this lady an apology, because clearly it bothered her. Whether he thinks it's significant, insignificant, it's not a big deal. Oh, what's the big? Oh, you so sensitive. That doesn't matter. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. She didn't like it. And that's enough to issue an apology. Say, you know what? All right. I realized that I said something that offended someone who doesn't offend anyone on the internet. And I apologize sincerely for it. I'm a big enough person to say that. I'm so sorry. And, can we please move on from this? And I'm sure Miss Marion will receive it. So we'll see what happens with that. More to come. Somebody said he blocked her. He said he blocked her. Well, that was before he saw. She just did this message 2 minutes before we went live. Okay. So that was before he saw that and heard all the other things that people were saying. So I guess we'll see. I doubt he'll apologize, and his humor was in poor taste. I agree. The ads are adding. We have the ads are adding. So far, we have been 50 million, 100 of them. Baby, I'm here to get my money. I don't know what y'all heard. Okay, there's a lot of stuff out there about me. It's all hilarious. I don't address everything. You guys know this. I've always been like this since I started the platform. I don't address everything. Everything doesn't deserve to be addressed at all. I let people say what they say and think what they think and, et cetera, et cetera. But in the meantime, it doesn't matter what any man or woman says about me. At the end of the day, God gonna bless me regardless of what people say. Oh, she did this. Oh, she did that. Oh, she ain't do this. Oh, she ain't do that. Well, God keep blessing me, so I must be doing something right. Whatever it is. So yes, let them ads keep adding, because baby, I'm not here for play. I'm here for pay. Everybody knows this. I wouldn't get on here if I wasn't monetized. Period. I told you guys from the beginning that I was on here to get monetized. Here, YouTube, etc. So somebody say yay for the ads. I'm here for it. Hi, Miss Carolyn Huff. You will come down. Nandy, you are on point. You got to come down. Everything that soars, even soars in the sky. Eagles, birds, pigeons, they got to come down to eat. Huh? They got to come down to the valley, baby. We all got to walk through that valley. And you get real humble and vulnerable in that valley. Please. I ain't even about to start with y'all. Okay, listen. Okay, so I just wanted to share that Miss Marion thing with y'all because I thought it deserved some attention. Yeah, because Miss Marion don't be bothering anybody. Okay, so you guys, oh my God, let me take Miss Marion's thing down. Let me see so I can free up a little bit of space. There we go. Okay, so much has been going on. We'll start with little things and then we'll end up with like kind of the bigger things. Rico, we call him Repo over here. The ads indicates you're checking a bag. No doubt. Better know that. Them ads ain't adding, baby. I ain't gonna be on here. Period. Period. I'm on here to get a bag. I told y'all that from the dickhead. I never lied about that. I hid that from y'all. Come on now. Okay. So Rico, we learned a few things about Rico here lately. I saw a comment where somebody was saying today, why is Rico always washing the dishes over there at your house? What's going on with that? Is he your manservant? And she said back in the comments, little scrappy, she said that Rico works for the Riley house. Rico is employed by the Riley household. He do whatever we tell him to do, basically. I said the Riley household, baby, you made it sound prestigious and like some kind of palace. Does Social Security know that he works under the table for you? I doubt it. And don't even try to tell me he don't get SSDI. I don't even want to hear that. I know that Rico has a colostomy bag and it needs attention. Like he needs to go back to the doctor for that. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way. I'm just calling it what it is. Also, we know that Rico is a very nice man, but there are clearly some, differently able mental, a differently able mental capacity he's dealing with. I gotta be PC. You can't say this and that and this and that. You offend these people, and I respect it, so I try to keep up with it. Okay. Rico's getting a check. Huh? You ain't going to. Carmen tried to tell us another. Rico, that said you getting a check. Is you getting a check? He was like, no, shit, Rico don't need no check. Rico won't qualify for no check. Rico, a perfectly able man, a regular person. And he is a regular person, because what's regular? But Rico getting a damn check. Huh? He getting one. So you mean to tell me that, and he probably on, I ain't gonna get into Rico, but, so Rico's on, he's working for them. So he's their do boy. They uprooted him from Atlanta. And, you know, he does whatever they tell him to do. And Tay said, you gonna pay his bills? She said, we pay his bills. Okay, girl. So Rico, you know, he goes to the store and all these things. So in this next clip we're about to watch, Rico went to the store, or Carmen was trying to send him to the store, and baby, he let out a big secret, and you could see you could see Pappy's lips start to droop down, baby. When that lip start to droop, you already know. And that lip start to droop, something's up. She's not happy, and you know, somebody's about to get a little slappy, because I know that's what happened when the camera switched off to the side. You can hear a little choke in the Rico's voice. I mean, she yoked him up, as far as I'm concerned. And if she didn't, he got it afterwards, because baby, he put their business out there. And nobody really likes their business put out there. I understand that. But I mean, it is what it is. Let's take a look and then we'll talk about it. Katana said, shut up, Rochelle. He said that he doesn't get a check because Crook is his payee. Right, that part. Okay, I mean, shit, he might be her payee. Who knows? And he gets food stamps that they use for the food they be burning. Not the food they be burning, child. Mm-hmm. Hi, Valerie. They're not paying him. They just pay his rent. And he's probably getting subsidized rent. I mean, his rent's probably goes according to his income, which it used to be 30%. I don't know what it is now. It probably still is 30% of your income. And best believe they ain't just paying no damn $1,200 a month and all his food and lights, you know, paying a few $1,000s a month for him. No, he's getting some kind of income from the government, and subsidized rent too, I'm sure. You know, he's differently able. Okay. Let's take a look at this, because wait, let me read Crystal comment. Hi, Crystal. Crystal said Darius Cooks is disgusting. He has some nerve talking about anybody. He likes to lay up in his bed with his chest out, and it looks disgusting. All the hair balled up on his chest looks nasty. He don't know how to chew properly. He smacks in his mouth. He's disgusting, and he talks like an itch. Damn, tell us how you really feel, darling. But I mean, she could introduce him as Darius, the man with the nasty taco meat on his chest. He wouldn't like that. Even if she took out the word nasty and she said the man with the taco meat, you know, on his chest, he wouldn't like that. No one would like that. So he need to respect her in that same, you know, he needs to respect her the same way he would want people to respect him. That's anyone, all of us. But some people don't deserve your respect. But Miss Marion definitely deserves respect. Thank you for your comment, Crystal. I do appreciate that. SSI is 940. Not you doing SSI and gas prices. SSI is 943 right now. Oh, Lord. Tanya, my girl, what's up? With the sniffles, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Poor Repo. Okay. Let's look at Repo spilling all the beans, honey. All the beans. Letting Grandpappy know, baby, you ain't pay that bill on this truck you trying to send me out on. And I'm not going outside because this is Houston. And they going to yoke me up. And I'll be in jail. And I know, in my mind, this is what Rico's thinking. Oh, no. I can't go out there with that insurance. in Houston. It's Rico thinking in his mind, oh, damn, they about to send me to this store again with this insurance. Fuck that. I'm going to say it on camera. I'm going to fuck her world up because she fucked mine up all the time. I'm going to fuck her world up. I'm going to fuck her world up when I say this right on camera. I'm going to say it on live because I know that bitch Tay, she ain't coming down there to get me out of jail. I know she going to let me sit in there for a few days. And Carmen, she's so damn got her nose wide open over this bitch. She'll leave me in there to rot for however long. Tay tell her to leave me in there. Fuck this. I'm going to stay here. And I ain't going out on these Houston streets. And I'm letting the world know. I'm going to say it tonight because y'all ain't going to get me fucked up out here. And this is what Rico said to her after he had this thought in his mind because she was trying to send him to the store. I think Rico is differently able, you know what I'm saying, and this and that. But he's smart enough to know when they spending his food stamps because he told us that too. Yeah, I ain't had a food stamp card, you know. And when they try to get him locked up so they can get rid of him for a couple of months and not pay that rent for a few months, put that apartment on freeze or whatever. And Rico is smarter than them. Huh? He said, y'all think y'all smarter than me? I'm smarter than you hoes. Huh? You ain't about to send me out here. You get Geico on the motherfucking phone right now. Huh? This is what he said. Hold on. Is it you? Oh, wait, no, it's not you. It's you.
Oh, you want to do that? You just have to take them aside and set them on the counter.
Miss Betty put this together.
We just, maybe you can take them on down to the shoot. I'll help you.
The insurance on the Jeep, they have a grace period.
Look at that lit.
Renew.
Let's go that lit. Fall.
So who is it to?
Girl, why'd you have to even step off camera to go over there and slap the shit out of him?
So just call me and you can take care of that after I'm done. Yeah, but we do coffee fix it. We do it both ways. Both ways. Michelle Williams, I don't have a girlfriend. Michelle Williams said, where's that mean girlfriend? Where is my amazing wife?
Meanwhile, little Scrappy at the mall, spending the last of the money because Corrina coming for them coins, honey. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this down. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Because what you call it gets funny. Make funny. Okay, here we go. Listen up. Listen up.
You want to do that? You just have to take them aside and set them on the counter. Or you want to do that after we shoot? We just, maybe you can take them on down to the shoot. I'll help you.
The insurance on the Jeep, they have a grace period.
Look at that lit.
So who is it to? Geico?
Let's run it back. Why she have to go off camera and then move the chair and he got quiet? Listen.
So who is it to? Geico? So just call me and you can take care of that after I'm done. Yeah, but we do coffee fix it. We do it both ways. Both ways. Michelle Williams, I don't have a girlfriend. Michelle Williams said, where's that mean girlfriend? Where is my amazing wife?
Baby. Y'all don't know what y'all missing with warm dick, boy. I understand rubbery dick is a good substitute, but it's just that. It's a substitute. Okay? It ain't the teacher. Saved by the Bell, right? Damn, it's her insurance. Why is she asking Repo? Is it Geico? Right? And then before she got off camera, because she was about to end it, tell me something. Yeah, I'll give you I will take care of that. I got the money for it. Girl, bye. It's her, Miss Mary. Come on now, because this is the gospel right here. What you saying? It's her insurance. Why is she asking Repo? Is it Geico? You pay the bills, not Repo. Maybe he might. You never know how they be rocking and rolling around that piece. She probably pushed him into the chair. Probably. I know she ain't go over there to read him a scripture. I know that. she went over there. She definitely grabbed him up by his shirt. Let me take this out so y'all can see me. She grabbed that shirt now. She definitely did. She was not happy. When he started talking, she was like this. Her mouth was like this. When he said insurance, her mouth went like this. Y'all think I'm
My
lying?
amazing wife is at the mall shopping.
Yes.
They have a grace period for renewal.
Shoot, I'll help you.
Mouth closed.
The insurance on the Jeep.
Mouth
They have a
closed.
grace period for renewal.
Carmen, get your ass off my screen, girl. Too much, honey. Okay. So, let's see. What's this one? Why are you looking like? Why are you looking strange? I'm not sure. I think you wanted a trio. Okay. Let's get into this one because this is a small little clip right here. There's no grace period, Rico. She just ain't paid shit, just like took in that parking ticket. Ooh. It sound like she hemmed him up against the wall. Sound like he was pushed. Is that what it was? Nikki said, I know you didn't just is what her face was giving. Now we see why her daughter had control over her money because she didn't even make sure to pay her insurance. Right, that part. Okay, listen. I have a thirsty Thursday going. And now who has a thirsty Thursday? I was shot. Wait. Hi, Miss Gloria. I was shot. I'm glad people are stopping by my posts. I've had a thirsty Thursday going for weeks. And now who has a thirsty Thursday? Okay. Lies. Right. Are we going to pay it? Don't worry about it, sweetheart. We're going to pay it when my monetization come back. I don't know when that's going to be, but we'll pay it at that time. Huh? Tay got all the money. She ain't going to pay shit. I already know. She stopped my gambling. I don't even gamble anymore. It ain't because I don't want to. It ain't for lack of trying. It's because I ain't got no money. Tay got all the money. So if she paid the Jeep, she paid. If she don't pay it, she don't pay it. Get your ass down there to the welfare office. As Monique said it, Precious. Get your ass down there to the welfare. Okay, listen. So here's a clip of Tay doing what she does best. Calling shots, baby. Huh? Talking cold cash shit to guess who? Grandpappy. Huh? Talking cold cash shit to Grandpappy. So Abion is Tay's son, and he bought them a gift for Christmas. It was a portrait, an oil painting, I would imagine, of the three of them. And everybody looks like themselves in the picture except for Grandpappy. Huh? She looks very feminine. And them tits on they perked up. I mean, I ain't never seen them perked up ever in life before like this. I know Tay went and gave the artist some pointers on how to draw Grandpappy in that picture. She's that controlling. I could believe it. I could definitely believe it because she don't even look like herself. So they're opening the picture, and Carmen is all giddy, and excited about it and all that kind of stuff. Finally, Abion bought them something. You know what I'm saying? Because she shops for his gym clothes and shit. But I digress. So Carmen is opening up the gift, and she's all looking around and shit. Oh, that wall over there. We can put it right there. She was so proud. She found the spot like a dog in the yard looking for a spot to piss. She found the spot. And guess who shot it down immediately? Oh, no, Carmen, this is my house, sweetheart. We put this where I say, sweetheart. She told her twice. We ain't doing that. I figure it out. You the leg thrower back a bitch. You do what I say. Let's take a look. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Hold on. Why you always play games? StreamYard be doing some weird shit. Hold on, y'all.
Jalen Hurts, touchdown.
Listen to Bumpy Rough. Huh? Listen to Bumpy Rough making all this noise and commotion in the house. And I know for a damn fact that little Scrappy ain't like all this noise, and she's interrupting them. They're trying to do a show the picture and doing an unveiling. But Bumpy Rough is over there making a lot of commotion because that's what she does. All right, I just wanted to let y'all know what all that sound was and the attention seeking, where it was coming from. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like, the heart, the smiley face, the huggy, the laughy, the shock John. Hit all the feels. It's free 99. All right, let's keep watching.
All right, Jalen.
Look at Rough.
He said, that's her boy right there.
Bumpy Polly, yes.
He said she's trying to say the game.
You walking all through the Come here. You're not the gift and shit. I'm sorry.
Right, Samantha.
I'm a baby. I get a pass. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, wow.
Look at this picture.
Yes. Was that YouTube? Yes. I noticed that. Yes. I didn't tell me. Oh, okay. Right. Yes.
Why Carmen just standing there not taking the plastic off? She waiting for Tay to give her approval.
Okay, we did that. Okay. Wow. I love how soft he is about it, though. Yes. Open up this nice paint. That is beautiful. I don't know. They literally right here. Right where? What do you think of the jacket? I don't know. I have to figure it out. Nice.
Carmen said, "What the right nigga takes it? I don't know."
Well, I'm glad y'all like it. Merry Christmas. Hope you got some wall space for it in here. Yeah. That's right there.
I don't know. You can't just put everything there.
You gotta feel it out, you know. You gotta feel it out.
You know, in a carefully curated type of situation.
Oh, no problem.
You heard that? Let me rewind it.
Open up this nice paint. That is beautiful. I don't know. They literally right here. Right where? What do you think of the jacket? I don't know. I have to figure it out. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Oh my God. This is beautiful.
Well, I'm glad y'all like it. Merry Christmas. Hope you got some wall space for it in here. Yeah. That's right there.
I don't know. You can't just put everything there because it's empty.
You gotta feel it out, you know. You gotta feel it out.
You know, in a carefully curated type of situation.
Oh, no problem. Merry Christmas.
Oh, that is nice.
Carmen, stop so
Beautiful.
bullshit.
Yes, it is.
Look at that.
I'm proud now.
And
Yes, it is.
laughing at Carmen not being able to pick a spot out. That's what he's really laughing at.
What we gonna do? Just keep piling that away? Because that's what I'm doing. We enjoy y'all, right? I know y'all got other places, but we enjoy.
She like, look, it's time to take a nap.
Look at her. Like that.
You need to show them the rooftop.
Where is that?
That's where it lives.
No,
Where's
It's
the house?
far. Oh, it is cold.
All right,
I don't want to be there.
Hold on. Let me take you down. Down. Take you off. Okay. Oh, hello. I think her son did that to get a laugh. I would agree. Y'all remember Archie? Yes, that's what it is. She looks like Archie. That's exactly right. Okay. The son voice tells it all. I'm telling you. Hi, Valerie, darling. Nandy, notice Grandpappy's nose is black? Her nose is black. Baby just got whiplash. When they snatched that baby out the picture, like, damn. Okay. Why the hell Crooks looks like she got crap under her nose? On that video? Let me see. Let me look again. On the picture or the video?
Oh, wow.
It must be on the picture. Let me see.
Open up this nice paint.
The son knows exactly what's up. Exactly. Look at the baby. Ooh, give that baby a neck brace.
I don't know. I have to. Nice.
Look at the son laughing.
Well, I'm glad y'all like it. Merry Christmas. Hope you got some wall space for it in here. Yeah. That's right there.
Then he points to the wall with the camera.
You can't just put everything there because
You gotta feel it out, you know. You gotta feel it out.
He pointed right to the wall. The empty space. Where you can clearly
Merry Christmas.
That's nice.
Big Dick Tyrone ain't gonna be walking past that every time he
Yes, it is. That is beautiful.
Look at the son. He know what's up.
Yes, it is. What we gonna do? Just keep piling that away? Because that's what I'm doing.
I've been trolling her all the time, y'all. Let me take this down. The son be trolling the hell out of her all the time. Y'all know he was trying to be funny. That picture is a hot, ugly man. Nigga gonna pan over to the wall where it could go, where Carmen said it should go, knowing damn well his mammy was gonna be like, Big Dick Tyrone ain't gonna put him, make him look at her every time he come up and down these stairs. Nope. Son is just as evil as Crook is. Oh God. Okay. So y'all know a lot of stuff happened with this toy drive, child. Let me take this down. A lot of stuff happened with little Scrappy going to this very prominent family. She clearly didn't do her homework first, but she did. She was over there, and whether she was trying to make it seem like it was her event or not, huh? That's how it came off. So it doesn't matter, huh? Don't y'all know that? It doesn't matter what you intend to do or how you intend to make someone feel. It's how you actually make someone feel that matters in life. So it doesn't matter what she went over there intending to do. What actually happened and how people were impacted by it was not what she intended. And so therein lies a problem. Okay. So we already talked about, the whole toy drive thing and blah, 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 blah. But they came back because I'm like, no, when they going to come back with a panel? Because see, Carmen and Tay, baby, when they get into these Facebook battles and into it with people out here in these streets, they don't come back to center stage by themselves. I'm right here all the time by myself. I don't bring people on. I don't have people in my ear talking shit to me about other influencers and other people trying to get people riled up, pitted against each other, You know what I'm saying, talking crazy out their ass or creating a panel discussion to defend me. I don't do that. I don't have any of that. Nobody tells me what to say on my show. Nobody writes shit for me on my show. I write my own shit and I say my own shit. Period. That way I'm responsible for my shit. I'm responsible for my pages. My page gets snatched, shut down, blah, blah, blah. It's because of me, not because of somebody else. Period. Okay. So, Tay went. So they had this panel discussion because they always got to get people to defend them and talk on their behalf like they're the best thing ever in the world. Okay, it's absolutely comical to me because these two grown ass ladies. Okay, so I was waiting for the panel to show up. I didn't know who was going to be on the panel, but I knew one was coming. Okay, because they took a couple of days off, a day or whatever. So I didn't capture the whole thing, right? But I did capture some key points that I wanted to bring to your attention. And Bumpy Ruff, is up there talking, and some other lady, I really don't know her name. She's friends with Tay. And then Carmen is on there about to say something reckless about this prestigious family out in Texas, and she gets stopped dead in her tracks. All right. So I have a few clips from some of the panel discussion. They were trying to do what's called damage control. And instead of coming out with an apology, listen, you have to come out with apologies to people if you've legitimately wronged them and they've done nothing to your ass. All right. Or even if someone does something to you. I've issued an apology or a couple of apologies on this platform and something was done to me, but I still was like, you know what? I apologize for calling you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for calling you a little bitch, whatever it may be. But instead, the way that this should have been handled, instead of gearing up for a defense, and a rebuttal, they should have been working on an apology. Period. They should have made a nice, generous donation to these people's organization and foundation, and they should have issued an apology promptly. But that's not what they did. Oh no, they went and got people to say good deeds for them. So let's take a look at some of the clips of that. All right. Let me see. Let's look at this one.
Pulled up in the truck.
Bumpy
We
Ruff.
were greeted very nicely from volunteers, whoever had anything to do with the event. Once I got out the truck myself, I asked a young man, could he go inside? I asked for Ron, who's Rhonda? And the young man commits to go inside and get Rhonda. Rhonda came out very rough. She didn't ask anything. She didn't speak, nothing. All she wanted to know, get your truck out the way, get these bags, move that truck. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. As we did everything, moved the truck, they took the bags, they took them inside, then unloaded wherever the toys was going to go on the floor. She asked us twice, would we like to volunteer? We hesitated the first time because she was so rough when she was speaking to us. When she asked the second time, Tay and I agreed that we would stay and volunteer.
Because of the kids.
Because of the kids.
And they were lined up already outside.
So we commenced to go inside with everyone else who was volunteering. We stood in a circle. She explained how she wanted it, very rough. She did not do a housekeeping, saying the do's and don'ts.
No huddle.
No, she did nothing. She didn't say you couldn't video, you couldn't film, you couldn't take pictures.
Okay, can I ask
She
you a question,
said nothing.
Silky.
Yes.
So when you said you were greeted very, very rough by Rhonda, someone had already taken the toy, so Rhonda don't know what.
No.
All right. So this is Bumpy Ruff, which would be her. She goes by the name of Silky Smooth, but we call her Bumpy Ruff over here. This is Bumpy Ruff, saying that the lady was, meaning Rhonda, was very rough talking to her. Somebody said them some lying hoes. Didn't give a damn about them kids. Okay, listen. This is Silky and Tay and some other lady. I don't know who she is. I really don't. They're talking about how they were so-called greeted at the event. Very rough. Okay, let me explain something to you real quick. When you are organizing an event and you are the organizer, the head person, the project lead, whatever you want to call it, the CEO, the founder, whatever, you don't have time for pleasantries with people. Now, I'm not saying be rude. I don't think the Rhonda lady was rude at all. I don't know what Silky was wanting. She wanted the lady to be like, oh, hello, welcome to our toy drive. We appreciate you being here. Are you Tay? You got some perfume on you I can smell? Huh? Can I smell that perfume I heard so much about? Oh, Silky, I know you drove that truck down here, girl. Did you stop and get any rest while you was driving Carmen's truck and trailer back to Houston? Girl, you know you bad with it now. You bad. Meanwhile, all chaos, everything else is going on around you. You bad with it, Silky. Where's Carmen? Is Carmen anywhere around? Where's Rico? I got a shirt for him. It ain't orange. I got another color shirt for him. It's a Valentine shirt, and it's actually a cream color. I hope that ain't gonna be a problem for him. I admire y'all so much. I admire you. I admire everything you do. I mean, the food Carmen cooks, it looks good. Could she cater this event next year? I want her to cater this event. All right, girls, let me get on out of here. I got to go and hand out some of these bicycles. Love you so much. Love you. Bye. Bitch, that's not how events go. Y'all saw me just dealing with a small portion of my day with the homeless at the end of my day. There's a certain level of command that you have to possess when you're dealing with, when you're doing an event, you're dealing with people, and there needs to be order and structure. Okay, you don't have time for. I can tell you this. We did. Oh, I wish I had the video. I don't have it. Somebody have it, send it to me, and I'll maybe show it at the end. Ms. Rhonda went outside. I did see the video, but I didn't record it. It was a couple days ago. Yeah, I know I'm still getting over a cold. Ms. Rhonda went outside and went to every single car and thanked those people for waiting. This is her event. They should be thanking her. Huh? She's the one with all the keys to the kingdom. She went outside and went to each person's car and said, thank you so much for waiting. More bikes are coming. Thank you. I appreciate your patience. She car to car. It was lined around the corner, hundreds of cars probably. She walked out and thanked them personally. That's not the character of a person who was talking rough. If she was going to talk rough to somebody, it probably would have been the people who was there to get something from her, not the people there to help her. That don't even make sense. So the fact that she was talking to the people who was there to get something from her, who couldn't do anything for her, and she was talking to them very nicely, professionally, in a very courteous manner, lets me know that y'all full of BS. Talking about she was talking all rough to y'all. Get the hell up out of here. She probably was speaking in a way to let you guys know like this is a serious event, et cetera, but talking rough, trying to make it seem like she was being rude and disrespectful to y'all, knock it off. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. You saw that with the cars all outside. Yeah, bumpy rough. The other lady was the one that made the connection. Oh, okay, that's right. Okay. So we saw that. So bumpy rough, I ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Stop it. Okay? Let's take a look at this next clip.
The other side, it hurt me as well. Something's wrong with y'all. Something is truly wrong with y'all.
Hold on. Nikki, somebody said, why didn't y'all reach out to Rhonda and start the study going live? And Nikki did reach out to Rhonda. And Rhonda, if you're watching this live or anybody give you this information about this live.
Carmen, I'm going to have to ask you to be real careful with how you step with Rapala. Please. Welcome to Houston, but please be very careful with how we approach the Rap-A-Lot family and how we feel about this situation and such. Carry
Ooh,
on, say what you want to say, but as of right now,
baby, shut her ass right on up. Huh? Oh, yes. Sent her to the upper room. See, this lady is from Texas. Okay. And she already knows what's up with the Rap-A-Lot family. She knows. I mean, I didn't know about them. Y'all didn't know about them probably. We're not from Texas, but we know now. Huh? Carmen was about to say something reckless because she's reckless with her mouth. Something irresponsible. They didn't know what the hell she was about to say, but she was trying to send a message. Hey, y'all let Rhonda from Rap-A-Lot Records get that bitch up here to the podium. Huh? As Nanny would say, call a bitch up to the podium. I got something I want to tell her ass. Puppy Rough, I got this. Child, that lady, baby, she had the foresight, huh? To shut them lips up. Shut them lips up, huh? Put them lips together and don't say shit else. That before I let it be known that I'm not part of whatever you about to say. Did y'all catch that? Because Carmen was about to call herself about to send a nasty gram, I guess. They didn't know what she was. Even Bumpy Rough told my son. Hit that mute, bitch. This bears repeating. Let's replay this shit. Hold on. Come on, StreamYard. Don't play games now. Damn. Hold on. StreamYard definitely got some work to do. Let me see. Is it this one? I know it's not this one. I think it's this one. Let me see. Baby, that lady was not trying to come up missing. Okay? She said, Rap-A-Lot Records is the new Death Row Records, basically, is what I got from it. Bitch, don't play with us. Huh? Don't do it. Don't come up missing, sweetheart. Suge Knight might be out of commission, baby. But his replacement is waiting in the wings, and he works at Rap-A-Lot Records. Bitch, don't play with us. I'm just playing Rap-A-Lot. Y'all know I'm just having fun right now. But they ain't to be played with, and that lady knew that. Is my point. Huh? Put some respect on their name. Trying to send a nasty, hey, somebody over there let Rhonda Rap-A-Lot Records. Bitch, that lady just saved your life. Somebody let that bitch over there at Rap-A-Lot Records know that I don't give a fuck how many bikes you had, how many bikes you gonna give out. I don't give a fuck about none of that. And the food that y'all had there, I could have made all of that overnight by myself. I mean, normally I work with Marion, and Marion be catering a lot of stuff that I be doing, but I ain't talking to Marion right now, so I be doing all that shit on my own. Okay. Let's listen again, because this shit bears repeating.
the other side, it hurt me as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
listen.
Something's wrong with y'all. Something is truly wrong with y'all.
Hold on. Nikki, somebody said, why didn't y'all reach out to Rhonda and start the study going live? And Nikki did reach out to Rhonda. And Rhonda, if you're watching this live or anybody give you this information about this live.
Carmen, I'm going to have to ask you to be real careful with how you step with Rap-A-Lot. Please. I mean, welcome to Houston, but please be very careful with how we approach the Rap-A-Lot family and how we feel about this situation and such. Carry on, say what you want to say, but as of right now, I am not involved in anything that is said from this point on as it pertains to the Rap-A-Lot family. Go ahead.
Ooh.
But the thing is, and so I'm just going to read something from.
Baby, I don't want to hear nothing else after that. That was the benediction, okay? That lady gave the benediction. You can play, the translation was, to translation, You can play with your life, huh? And your wife's life, and your butler's life, Repo. But baby, you ain't gonna play with mine as it pertains to the Rap-A-Lot records. Death Row Records. No, you ain't gonna drag me down with you. I'm gonna part. This is where we part ways. Huh? What you say is what you say, and what I say is what I say. I know y'all don't understand that because you think what's mine is mine, what's mine is hers, and what's hers is hers. No, this is mine, and I'm going to exit right now. And she let it be known. She ain't going to have her on record. You got her effed up. She from Houston. She said, welcome to Houston. This is how we get down. Huh? Child. And the closing remarks. Baby, that's the benediction right there. Somebody said she put the emergency brakes on. Miss Bacon, she sure hell did. That shutdown was anointed. Let them know, Shell. Took doing you stupid. Took trying to get Crook hurt. Now that's a word right there. Baby, they trying to get Repo locked up. I don't know why. That's another mouth to feed. Y'all don't want to feed him for a few weeks. Because sending him out there with that insurance expired, we'll do it now. Took looked like she seen a ghost. She sure did. She was sitting there any other time. I was watching. She popping off at the mouth and she calling the shots and she shut up, Carmen. Shut up, Carmen. Block that bitch over there. Block her too. Block her mammy. Go look down her profile and see who she friends with and block all them motherfuckers too. She, Tay. Tay is a very Tay is very aggressive. Tay is a very aggressive person. But baby, I ain't see any aggression in them eyes, in that face, in them lips. They wasn't twisted up, baby. She knew that this lady was actually doing a life-saving measure when she interrupted them. She knew. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. You're lying to let the church say it, man. Crook got that muzzle on her mouth with a serious warning, baby. That lady, I ain't never heard a warning like that. I never heard someone interrupt someone and put a disclaimer in there in that manner. We need to be did what she said. We need to be, we need to be very careful how we address the rap.
On the other side, it hurt me as well.
Listen,
something's wrong with y'all. Something is truly wrong with y'all.
Hold on. Nikki, somebody said, why didn't y'all reach out to Rhonda and start the study going live? And Nikki did reach out to Rhonda. And Rhonda, if you're watching this live or anybody give you this information about this live.
Carmen, I'm going to have to ask you to be real careful with how you step with Rap-A-Lot. Please. I mean, welcome to Houston, but please be very careful with how we approach the Rap-A-Lot family and how we feel about this situation and such. Carry on, say what you want to say, but as of right now, I am not involved in anything that is said from this point on as it pertains to the Rap-A-Lot family.
Damn.
But the thing is,
I don't want to hear that. That's it. It ain't nothing to say after that other than amen. It ain't yo, it ain't a thing to say after that other than put that one finger up. Amen. Oh yes. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. Thank you. All 1176 of y'all still here. 1,176 people. I appreciate y'all in the middle of the night. Huh? Thank you. Let me take them down. Okay, let's get into some. Let's shift gears a little bit. There was one other one.
No, ma'am. Kaz Michelle, I never, and I'm going to repeat it again, I never tried to take credit for that toy drive. I'm not going to get into details, but all I got to say is I would never try to take credit for that toy drive. If I was doing a toy drive and I had a venue, that is not where, I'm not even going there.
Girl.
But I'm just going to say this, that put it this way, if that was my toy drive, or if I even wanted it to be my
girl, me and Miss Betty, when we get on the phone, baby, we be cutting up. Girl, why? Because Miss Betty from Louisiana, she from the South originally. She's Southern. Yeah, I see her food she be cooking. Girl, she told me that's how they say it in the South. So when we get on the phone, that's how we cut up. So Miss Marion's daughter actually says girl too. So when we hear her say it, we just crack up. That's our little inside joke, because that's how we kiki with each other when we first get on the phone. Oh, what happened? Okay, listen. What Tay is implying by this statement is that, hold on, what's happening right now? What Tay is implying is that she would not, what she said was she wouldn't have an event. Well, first of all, if this was my event, I wouldn't have it there. I wouldn't have it in the hood. Basically, it's translation. I wouldn't have my event. I wouldn't have an event in the hood. I would have picked a different venue. I wouldn't be down there, with all those hood motherfuckers and hood people doing hood things. I found this to be very highly disrespectful and just classic Tay. You know what I'm saying? She's how could you poo-poo on such an not amazing, on such an incredible event where people were giving from their hearts in the most needed area? There were a lot of I ain't see a lot of blacks there, I'll say that, but in the most needed area, how are you talking about how you wouldn't have had it down there? So you would have had it in Beverly Hills? What's a prestigious area in Texas, y'all? I'm not familiar with Texas. Miss Betty, you on here, you would have had it in an uppity area and made the people from the hood figure out how to get up that way. I mean, they went to where the need was. How are you talking? Let's listen again. I know I'm gonna have to because it's funny like that. Hold on. Let's go ahead and take you down, because then we're going to get into this boss lady stuff next. Hold on. She would have had it. She would have had it at the Gucci store, Rochelle said. We can't go by what Rochelle's saying right at this moment, though, because Rochelle be wild. Okay, here, this is the one. Okay. Listen to her inflection, her tone, all of that. Okay? Well, first of all, if this was my event, if I wanted it to be my event, like she could pull something like that off, I wouldn't have had it here. I wouldn't have had it at this motherfucking dump. Listen, it's very disrespectful.
No, ma'am. Kaz Michelle, I never, and I'm going to repeat it again, I never tried to take credit for that toy drive. If I was doing a toy drive and I had a venue, that is not where, I'm not even going there. But I'm just going to say this, that if I tried to take credit for that toy drive, I'm not going to get into details, but all I got to say is I would never try to take credit for that toy drive. If I was doing a toy drive and I had a venue, that is not where, I'm not even going there. But I'm just going to say this, that put it this way, if that was my toy drive, or if I even wanted it to be my toy drive, which
Tay, stop your bullshit. Then she tried to pivot and act like, because if it was mine, my wife would have been there. But now you already talked about the location, and if it was my toy drive, listen.
Toy drive. No, ma'am. Kaz Michelle, I never, and I'm going to repeat it again, I never tried to take credit for that toy drive. I'm not going to get into details, but all I got to say is I would never try to take credit for that toy drive.
For that
if
toy
I
drive.
was doing a toy drive and I had a venue, that is not where, I'm not even going there. But I'm just
and Bumpy Rough over there shaking her head, trying to give her a non-verbal cue, like, don't say that. Oh, no, 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 no. Like that lady on Get Out. Bumpy Rough knew she was fucking up, and that's why she pivoted. That's why she did a little pivot. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tay, you are very high-minded. You are very high-minded, and you need to come down off that damn high horse and get a clue. Huh? Get a clue. Not everyone can go, as Rochelle said, and have their event at the Gucci store and have little Quan and Tay and Queek going up to the damn Gucci store to pick up their bicycle. That don't make sense. Talking about something. If it was my event, in that area, parents have thought, bitch. Oh, really, bitch? Tay, you too high-minded. We've seen twice now in 2 weeks where, Tay, you have violated someone's space in a way that was not pleasing or appropriate to that person. It doesn't matter if it was to you, to the person, to the people them. And you, each time, you haven't taken any accountability for how your actions made these people feel. Doesn't matter what you intended. What the outcome was is what matters, and how they felt. And you have yet to apologize to Miss Marion, which, I mean, yeah, I don't see her accepting it. I wouldn't. You haven't yet to apologize to, I would, but I wouldn't deal with you anymore. You've yet to apologize to Miss Marion, and you've yet to apologize to these people at the Rap-A-Lot Records. Huh? No accountability whatsoever. It's everybody's fault. We've seen you in a span of 2 weeks violate people or do things that made people feel violated. Even if you didn't feel like you were trying to violate them, that was the outcome, and that's what matters. Take accountability for that. Let me see. That's a problem. She can't get a venue. Tell my son, I wouldn't have it at this venue. Oh my God. I would love to be present when it happens. Can she even understand the words coming out of her own mouth? Took is really digging herself deeper in hell. She lives in the ghetto. Right. That part. Cause I was looking at their let me see if I have it on here. I don't know if it's a picture or video. I think it's a video. Carmen was sitting down in the living room, and they had their blinds, their window, the blinds open. And baby, all I got to say is the houses were right there. Like, you can look right into another person's house. Now, I realize y'all are like, oh, you won't even have a house. I have a property that I rent out, and I had a primary residence, which I sold. And when it's time for me to get another house, I'll get another house. It ain't time right now. Okay? But I can tell you this. I've never purchased a house. I've owned many properties. I've never purchased one where the houses were, I look out the window and I'm looking in Raekwon's face. Huh? Raekwon over there cleaning his gun. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if it's on here. Because I definitely had it. I don't know if it was a picture. I hope it wasn't. Let me see. Because I was like, damn. Y'all right there. Y'all right there. In Quan's living room. See if I have it. I just looked at it too. I hope it's a video. Yeah, she ain't talking about somebody being in the fucking ghetto, because baby. Now, let me see. It must be in pictures. Okay. All right, wait, I ain't gonna. We've been on here. I need to get into the boss lady stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna say, and somebody said 8-day foods too. Her name's Took over here, Eves. How long do I have to put this up on the thing? You've been over here for a long time, so I don't know. I realize that y'all go to different pages, blah, 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 but on this page, we do things for a reason. Trust me. Not just because I said so. It's a reason behind it. Just respect the request. Took is so ignorant. She don't know the Prince family built and owned that gym. Right, that part. And many other buildings in that community. It's in the neighborhood they grew up in. Wow. They give back to their community. She don't care about any of that. And that's the kind of research she should have did. Even if she didn't do it before she showed up at that gym, huh? She should have did it before she came out with this panel rebuttal. That's for sure. She should have came up before she came out with a response. She should have got deep into who they were, how they got there, like the little lesson you just gave us, how they got there, what the community means to them, why they were in the community. She should have done research on this family before, both of them, before they went off half-cocked on some panel rebuttal, trying to do damage control, and just dug the hole even deeper as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Took steals from her mother. She needs to quit speaking publicly about anybody or anything. I bet when Crook's money gets low, she'll leave. Starts getting low. Video people cars too. It was not safe for them to do that. Yes, I did see that video too. I didn't see anybody else recording. You know, Bumpy Ruff said everybody was recording. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody was recording. I saw Shanna there and Mrs. Claus and his side bitch was there too. All of them was there. And Shanna looked light-skinned. He was acting light-skinned and everything like that. You know, but it's Carmen. Shanna was acting light-skinned and everything like that. But I saw everybody there. She wasn't even there trying to fucking speak on the panel. Carmen, how are you trying to speak on the panel about anything and you weren't even there? Huh? I understand having your wife's back and everything, but not when she's wrong, dead ass wrong. And all that about, we talk to each other behind the scenes. I put her in check behind the scenes. First of all, I know that's a lie. Second of all, no. When things happen like what happened with Miss Marion, that was a very public thing. And then, you know, with this situation, with the Rap-A-Lot records, very public thing, you should have issued a public apology. That's it. Why can't people just issue an apology when they F up? Huh? Why can't they do that? It's not that hard to do. If you truly effed up, own up to it and apologize. Especially if it was something that happened publicly. You should do it publicly. Okay. They only donated for approximately 6 toys. Every time I read y'all comments, that number go down and down, boy. That's the Heights. They were trying to regentrify that area at one time. Well, that's always the name of the game. You know that happened. Do the other voices, baby. I don't work like that. On demand. Took was out. Shoney boy, I ain't never seen you before, so I'm gonna let it slide. Took was hoping she found her another Big Dick Tyrone. Oh, you've been here, so you know about Big Dick Tyrone, which comes from this page. So, okay, let me see. Let me put you on a little timeout. Y'all gonna respect the rules. Okay. True fact. Okay, let's get into this boss lady stuff because I know that's really what y'all want to hear about, and it's a big deal. It's a big, big deal. Okay, so y'all know, quick level set, that Carmen owns 100% of I Got You Seasonings. She's the one who created it. It's her baby. She came up with the name. I got you, I promise. Very hood. Very hoodlicious name and everything. You know, the name's very hood. And but it doesn't matter. She created a Facebook page, and you know, she had a really good team around her at one time who was helping her look like she can cook stuff because we now the smoke and mirrors are gone. So Carmen got into some she wasn't running a business profession. She had a dream, an idea, and that's fine. not every dreaming idea works flawlessly when you have a dreaming idea. Case in point, my businesses. It doesn't work flawlessly. I have over 1,000 people who purchase bags easily. And a few people didn't get their bags. That's how it works in business. Sometimes it happens like that for one reason or another. A legit one, okay? Whether they like it or other people like it or understand it or not. You have a lot of kinks to work out in business. Doesn't mean you're a fraud. It means that especially if you're a one-man person. But Carmen had a lot of people around her to help her, right? Do the videos, prep the food, make sure the sound was right, the lighting was right, all this stuff. It was a production, basically. But before she had that, it was a hustle. She was selling these spices, seasonings, whatever, out of her car. Mr. JB, I haven't seen Mr. JB lately. Is he around? Mr. JB was very critical and pivotal. Actually, he posted something and somebody posted it in our group. I'm going to read it in a little bit. He was very pivotal in helping Carmen get her business off the ground. He would buy a ton of spices and give them to people, that kind of stuff. So Carmen couldn't get past the hustle because, she's not a business, she doesn't have a business mind. So she was doing what she's used to doing, faking it till she can make it, selling the seasonings and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So she knew Corrina. They knew each other for a long time. They already had an established acquaintanceship. And so she went to Corrina and said, "Hey, what's up? Listen, I know you run food trucks. Your food be looking delicious over there. And I need about a good $100,000 if you want to come into my business and buy a piece of my business." And Corrina was like, okay. Corrina said, okay. And she sold off first 25% of the business. I forget for how much it was. Next time, maybe I'll have the facts and figures. It was 25% the first time. And I think it was like 100. Was it 100,000? Something like that. Okay. And then Carmen has a very bad gambling habit. She hasn't been gambling lately because she doesn't have any money. Okay. Took has the control of the purse strings, but she's a terror. She gambles. I mean, real bad. Okay. Hundreds of thousands of dollars at the time. So Carmen spent the money she was making from I Got You. And then also the investment, the 25% investment from Corrina. She blew through that. They said she was gambling. What they said, I'm not going to keep saying allegedly. I said it at the top of the show. It goes for the whole show. They said she was out gambling, drinking, drugging. That's what they say now. And women and tricking her money up on women. She blew through that $100,000. Okay. She went to Corrina, back to her, and was like, okay, I got another $25,000 I want to pawn off to you. You'll be 50% owner. I need this money right now. I'm at the casino. They holding my spot on the table. I'm at the cage right now. And let me take these people down. Hold on so y'all can see me. My bad. Hold on. I'm at the casino. I need another $100,000, Corrina. Please send it to me. I talked to Sharon Benz and she slipped me $50. I ran through that. I need another $100,000. And that is basically how the conversation went. And so Corrina was looking at the business. Now, at this point, Corrina's already 25% in, and she's already starting to make administrative changes, right? From a branding, marketing standpoint, making it a professional company. Okay. All right. And so, so Carmen wants the extra 25%. Now, Corrina being a businesswoman, she thought that was a good deal. Okay. Carmen needs help. Business needs help. Now she's already in it 25%. So it'll be good, to have another foot in it because now my money is in it too. So Carmen sold off 50% of the company. I personally would never do that. I would never sell 50% of anything that I have. I don't care what it is. Okay. Maybe 45% if I'm real desperate, but not 50%. Okay. So anyway, this went on, just level setting real quick. Carmen met this lady named Tay. Well, she goes by Tay. We call her Little Scrappy. And Tay came on the scene like a bull in a china shop. She was kicking ass and taking names. She was pulling strings behind the scenes with Carmen, telling her who to talk to, when to talk to them, who not to talk to, what to do, sell the house for this amount. What? They were trying to sell the house originally for more than the market value of the house. That is the kind of irresponsible, reckless, and silly decisions that they were making in the beginning. Okay. So eventually it had to be brought down to market value because duh. So Tay's in the background pulling all these strings and rubbing people all kinds of wrong ways. All right. And so Carmen gets all these warnings from people. Don't do it, don't marry. It's not that we don't want you to get married to a lesbian, because she tried to say that, oh, my daughter don't like it because it's a lesbian. No, you going full throttle with someone you don't know, who was sent to you. Okay. You were set up with this person, so they already knew about you. And they looked up your network and worth and everything. Okay. So they get engaged within 2 weeks, a couple of weeks, less than a month of knowing each other. And then they get married. They get into a serious relationship. It gets very serious. And Tay starts to control the purse strings. All right. That duty fell to Carmen's daughter, Ashley, before Tay came on. But now Tay has control of everything. Okay. The money from the house, when they sold the house, the equity in it, the money from the sale of the I Got You business. Okay. So because there was so much friction, Carmen was like, well, just bar me out the company. Now, Carmen never said this to Corrina in the years that they had been working together. This is a new train of thought. This is something new. Buy me out the business, out of business that I brought up from the mud? Huh? My baby? My dream? My blessing? I'm going to sell it off. I'm going to pawn the whole thing off because I got somebody new who is giving me the advice to go ahead and take the money for the business. Because Carmen has never said that before. This is new. And the only other thing that was new was Tay. Okay. So, and you could tell Carmen had remorse. I was trying to say remorse and regret. Remorse about it because she was breaking into the I Got You office, going down and telling her, I'm a fight for my business. You know where it was already done. They had already signed the contracts. The amount of money was agreed upon for the whole buyout, which wasn't that much money, considering. And Corrina handed over the food trailer to her, which Carmen tried to say, well, it wasn't like she handed it over just all freely. Whatever the hell it was, she ended up with it. And there was also a stipulation in the policy that Carmen first of all, Carmen wanted more money. It was like, what, 35,000, 40,000, something like that. She wanted more money. And Corrina's attorneys, very smart people, said, no, we're not going to give you more money, but you can work for it. You can earn it. We will put a clause in there where you have to represent I Got You seasonings for a year. Okay. And it just ended like a couple of weeks ago, the first week of December. You have to represent the brand several times a week. I think it was 3 times a week. And you can't promote any other companies. And, we went through all that when it happened. Okay. If I pull up my thing, it's probably on there. So Carmen agreed to that and she got the extra money. Okay. So you have to work for this and you have to abide by these rules. Okay. Carmen agreed to it. Well, we all have witnessed that Carmen has not agreed. She has not abided by any of those things. She has talked about other companies. She's had other chefs on there talking about their seasonings. She shouted out seasonings. Cooking with the Greens got a good seasoning. And By Girl got a good seasoning. She literally said that. Okay. We were all watching as she was breaking every single agreement with, that came with this buyout. All right. So much of that happened. And there was so much slander of Corrina's name too, that Corrina felt like, okay, it's time for me to take out a lawsuit. Okay. And so the lawsuit happened. Corrina had a lawsuit and for whatever reason, it was dismissed. And then Carmen at the same time had filed the lawsuit because she was trying to follow, and Corrina said, like, "Oh, you're going to sue me? I'm going to sue you." Carmen filed the lawsuit, and then Corrina, since the case was dismissed, she's like, "All right, well, I'm going to do a counterclaim." And she did a counterclaim. Okay. So Corrina did a counterclaim, and that's why you see Carmen versus Corrina. I told you guys this back a couple of months ago, okay, about the counterclaim and why it looks like that on paper. So Corrina did a counterclaim and said, "Hey, Carmen's not abiding by the rules of our original contract, and I need help. I need you to force her to stop using my videos, to stop promoting other companies, and X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah." So they went to court finally a couple of months ago when I was going to go down to the courthouse, and people were saying everybody want to be a reporter, talking shit about me. Nobody remembers when people be talking shit about me, but I know because y'all keep me apprised of all the little shit that people be saying, but then people don't even remember. They get amnesia and shit. I was going down there, and it was said that then I got notified that, wait, you don't need to come because they've reached an agreement. They're not going to be on because they were going to be remote because Carmen was on a cruise and Corrina, was she on vacation? No, she was here in Atlanta. Okay. So they reached an agreement, right? They went before the court and they had this agreement, which was you cannot use her videos. You and your team of people, your friends, associates, they spelled it out. In case somebody say, well, I'm not part of the team, anybody you associated and acquainted with, tightly or loosely, don't be talking about her because that is disparaging her brand. That's damaging her brand. And all these different rules. It's a couple of months ago, y'all remember, we went through it. I went through the whole list with you guys. And Carmen signed off on it and agreed to it. Okay. Now, this is what y'all need to know. This was what's called a stopgap measure. Okay. That order that was handed to Carmen that they agreed upon, right? A couple of months ago when they didn't go to court, but they agreed, their attorneys, and went back and forth. That was not the actual court case. That was just a stopgap measure to say, let's stop the bleeding, because Carmen is out here wilding out in these streets, promoting other people's spices, which is a huge no-no because it's driving business away from the I Got You brand. She's also out here disparaging my name, the company name. Tay is home. Huh? Tay's home with a can of I Got You in her hand, seasoning, banging on the table, acting like she don't know what she doing. Oh my God. I can't get this out of here. This is harder than the Rock of Gibraltar. She didn't say that, but she might as well said it. Huh? Doing stuff like that. They did a lot of stuff. Lots of things that went against this stopgap measure to stop the bleeding from Carmen just being out here wild, rogue, saying what she want, whole team talking shit about Corrina, all kind of stuff, right? So the judge put that in place a couple of months ago. And lo and behold, Carmen did not follow any of the rules in that contract. In fact, it's like she went out of her way to break the rules. With less than 24 hours after they got out of court, we were all watching in amazement as Carmen was still using an I Got You seasonings commercial. Not commercial, but video. Huh? Listen, I've told you guys about this. We've talked about this a year ago when it first happened and it was all coming out and etc. You cannot use videos from a company you used to work for. You cannot do it. They are proprietary to that company. And so Carmen knows this because the judge told her this. He didn't use those words, but maybe he did. I don't know. But they're proprietary to a company and you no longer have access to them the same way she no longer had access to a lot of things that she has been doing since the company ended, right? Using that, riding around in the food trailer with the I Got You logo still on it and all that stuff. I don't even know if that was addressed in this document we're about to look at. I don't know. But what I do know is that she broke every single rule, and that's called contempt, right? she can be held in contempt of court. She will be held in contempt of court because this case, they clearly have been watching and waiting and building this case against her. And it's ironclad. I mean, there's no way out of this at all. So let's take a look at the document and what Corrina's asking from this document, and look at some of the examples of what they cited in this document as a breach of the stopgap, and things that she should be held in contempt of court for. So let's take a look at it right quick. Before I do that, let me read some of your comments and let me drink a little bit of water. My throat's a little dry. Crook broke the rules. I mean, that's it right there in a nutshell. Okay. Hi, Angela. Okay. Hi, Tanja. You guys make sure you share this live, please. Hit the heart, the smiley face, the huggy emoji, the shock join, the laughy join. Hit all the feels. They're free 99. Come on, guys. Please and thank you. And definitely please share this live. Okay. Let's look at this document. Ooh. Are you on here? No, you're not on here. You're here. Let's close you out because I don't want you. I don't want you, but I do want you. Here we go. Oh no, not 1,220 people at 2:35 in the a.m. Oh my God. One thing I love about you guys, y'all be right here for me when I come back, no matter how long I'm gone. I do appreciate that. Okay. Okay, let me put you up here. Okay. So one of the teammates actually reached out to me and dropped it in my lap. She actually paid for it. And so we have a clean copy here. All right. This was earlier in the day, but I was so get myself together because I'm not still 100% at all. But I appreciate all of you for sending me things and making sure that I'm aware of things and all that stuff. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So you can see it was filed on 12/28. That was yesterday when I got it. At 10:43 a.m. Okay, in DeKalb County. You will see on this document that it says, let's see, it says here, Carmen Smith is the plaintiff, and that Corrina Jones is the defendant, Okay. So it says, this is basically a brief reasoning why they want Carmen to be held in contempt of court. Defendant, counter plaintiff, that would be Corrina, respectfully moves this court for an order of contempt against plaintiff counter defendant Carmen Smith for her continual and willful disregard for the court's order. Okay. That's that stopgap that I was telling you about, that order, that agreement that they came to say, all right, until we go to court, these are the things we agree to abide by. Okay. All right. Counter defendant Carmen Smith has violated this court's October 17th. That's the date that I was going to go there and, all that stuff. October 17th, 2023. She violated the court's October 17th, 2023 on numerous occasions, and despite several good faith attempts from counsel to get counter defendant Smith to stop. In other words, Corrina's attorney was reaching out to Carmen's attorney saying, what the fuck is she doing? In so many words in my mind. What per this document, what the F is she doing? Why? Get your client under control. You can't control your client? Are they not listening to you? Why have they hired you if they're not going to listen to you? Okay. So this document is saying Carmen has violated that October 17th agreement on numerous occasions, and despite several good faith attempts from counsel to get counter defendant Smith to stop doing what she was doing. With this court's intervention, she has incredulously ignored this court's, that's like with unmitigated gall, okay? Ignored this court's authority and refused to comply with the order, even despite them telling her attorney, get your dog on a leash, get your dog off my lawn, Her actions warrant sanctions and an order holding her in contempt. So we want money and we want an order holding her in contempt. Wait till you hear what Corrina wants, though. For the reasons set forth herein, counter plaintiff Corrina respectfully requests an order holding counter defendant Carmen in contempt. Counter plaintiffs further respectfully request sanctions against Carmen, including a striking of her complaints. Y'all see that? Mind you, again, Carmen is the plaintiff. She took out a lawsuit against Corrina after Corrina took out one against her, but she hasn't done anything on this lawsuit. I'll show you the verbiage on that in here too. Okay, Carmen, she went to do it because it was a counter move. That's all it was, a scare tactic, if you will. I don't know for what, because she was the one breaking the rules. So she went and filed a case against Corrina after Corrina filed against hers. And Corrina's was dismissed for a number of different reasons that we covered back at the time that we covered it. But Carmen's remained open, right? And she hasn't done anything. She hasn't brought discovery. She hasn't done anything. Okay. So on August 31st, 2023, counter plaintiff Jones, Corrina, filed her motion for interlocutory injunction on the day of the hearing. We went through all our definitions previously. Don't make me bring up my lesson plan again, okay? Interlocutory injunction. On the day of the hearing, the parties reached an agreement. So basically, she wanted the judge to make Carmen do something or stop doing something. That's what it means. On the day of the hearing, the parties reached an agreement regarding the scope of the injunctive relief, right? Sought by counter plaintiff Jones. So in other words, they reached an agreement of what Carmen will stop doing, what she should be doing, what should be happening, etc. Right? Okay. So that was on August 31st. And a consent order, right? So so both parties reached an agreement regarding the scope of the injunctive relief sought by counter plaintiff Jones and submitted a consent order. Okay. That was on August 31st. This court entered an order enjoining the parties from engaging in certain ways, basically enforcing the parties from engaging in certain conduct throughout the pendency of this litigation. This pertained portions of the order as follows. Okay. So in other words, what they're saying is they met on August 31st. There's a larger court case, okay, because Corrina has her counterclaim. So, but on August 31st, so much was going on. Carmen was breaking so many rules and doing so much crazy stuff that, and her attorney couldn't get her an order, that they reached an agreement that we talked about. And, this covers all the things that they agreed on, which we already covered before. Okay. But we'll take a quick, we won't read every bit of it, but let's look at some of it. The parties agree and stipulate that neither that Carmen nor Corrina will make or encourage any social media or online postings, including but not limited to videos, lives, posts, comments, or likes, in which they disparage, condemn, or otherwise speak negatively about the business or each other personally. The parties will not permit their admins. Now, this is where the judge and the attorneys were putting down the hammer, because, Carmen had this whole team of people behind her who were condoning what she was doing, at least publicly. And that's what matters, because social media is a public platform. And when you act out is where you get smacked out. You don't support people's foolishness in a public space and then, condemn them behind the scenes. No. And that's exactly what they said that they were doing. No, You that's not no, that's not how you hold someone accountable for things that they've done socially in a social space. Okay. The parties will not permit their admins, employees, and or agents to make or encourage any such disparaging posts as well. That will be anybody that Carmen was associated with and on her team, etc. The parties will further remove any prior, here's the piece right here. The parties, this was the agreement that they came to on August 31st. The parties will further remove any prior videos or posts, including any shared posts, from their respective social media pages. Both business and personal, that disparage, condemn, or otherwise speak negatively about the business and or each other personally. Okay? So they had to go back and clean up. Corrina didn't have anything to go back and clean up. I mean, I don't see everything, you guys, but from what I've seen, I've not seen her just go on an attack against Carmen and say, like, maybe a response, right? Because, okay. So it also says that the parties agree, and so they had to go back and delete all those posts from, all those groups and all the panels discussions they had. They were supposed to go back and clean them up. The parties also agree and stipulate that Carmen shall cease and desist from actively promoting, marketing, and or selling any seasonings other than I Got You for the duration of the litigation. This paragraph does not preclude Carmen's use of other seasonings or seasoning blends, even by competing companies and or on camera during her shows or lives. Okay. Carmen Smith shall continue to abide by Section G of the original settlement agreement. Okay. So, in other words, this paragraph does not preclude Carmen Smith's use of seasonings or other seasonings, blah, 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 blah. She can't do that. She's not supposed to do that. All right. She's not supposed to be using other seasonings or seasoning blends or competing companies on camera during her shows. She's not supposed to be doing any of that. Okay. The parties agree and stipulate Carmen shall cease and desist from actively using or promoting any and all videos on her social media page that were produced and or paid by I Got You Seasonings or by Corrina Jones. Huh? Now this is big. Let's read it again. The parties agree and stipulate that Carmen shall cease and desist from actively using or promoting any and all videos on her social media page that were produced and or paid for by I Got You. Okay. So this means that those videos that she had on her page, she cannot use them. That would mean she would have to go back and delete those videos. She should cease and desist from actively using or promoting any and all videos on her social media page. So not producing new ones, because you can't produce a new one because you don't work for I Got You. So all those old videos that were out there, you cannot use them. Actively use them on your page. So that means that you have to go back and clean those up too. You shouldn't be using them, period. On your page, it clearly says this. Okay. It says since this court's October 17, 2023 order was entered, counter defendant, which would be Carmen, has engaged in a series of violations that show a complete, it should have said in blatant, but complete disregard to this court's authority and willful refusal to comply. Below is a summary of the multiple violations. So they go on and show the different videos and stuff. She posted a video produced on October 19th. Now listen, let's look at the dates real quick. So this was all agreed to on August 31st. And on October 17th, that's when they filed the refusal to comply with the order. You can see it right here. But on August 31st, that's when Corrina went and filed all of this stuff. And Carmen, less than a couple of weeks later, it's the same day. I don't know what the one from the same day is. Oh, there's one. See, October. Let me go down. October, November. It's a lot of violations. These are all times that Carmen showed videos on her page that were proprietary to the I Got You brand. Okay, let's read this right here. It says on October 13th, on October 18th, right? Because October 19th, October 17th, right here is when they filed the complaint and all that kind of stuff. October 23rd, on numerous occasions. Okay. On the next day after the agreement, which was on October 17th, that's what it was. On they filed it on August 31st, but on October 17th, which was the next day after they agreed that I'm not going to show any more videos, blah, 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 all the stuff I just read. One day later, less than 24 hours later, Corrina's team said that Carmen live streamed a video on Facebook making several disparaging comments regarding Corrina. We all heard it. I actually still have it. In direct violation of this court's order. Okay, so the next, less than a day later, Carmen went and did what she do best. She created a panel discussion to talk cold cash shit about Corrina. Okay, less than 24 hours after the judge told her not to do it. Okay. Also, on October 18th, 2023, less than 24 hours later, one of Carmen Smith's employees and admin for her Facebook page, Darnell, held a live stream, which was later shared and posted by Carmen Smith, during which he made additional disparaging comments about Corrina Jones and made several comments that one could construe as threats to Corrina and her person, meaning her body. Again, such actions violate paragraph 1 of the court's orders. So we all heard the live, and I still have it, where Darnell went on a rant about, how ridiculous the order was and how he not part of a team and nobody going to tell him what to say to anybody. And I forget exactly what it was that he alluded to about bodily harm, like, whatever he said, which is what they're saying in here too. They picked it up too. I mean, it wasn't a direct threat, but it was something that he said. He was just talking about Corrina and et cetera, et cetera. This was, this don't apply to me because I'm this and I'm that and da 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 da. It does. It did, and it does. So they put this on here too. The comments and stuff like this. On October 19th, Carmen posted a video that was produced by the I Got You brand. This posting was done in violation of paragraph 4 of court's orders. And then they just start putting other things up here, right? All the things they were doing. Carmen live streamed the video on Facebook where she promoted another competitor's business. Okay. Shouted out some seasoning lines in violation of paragraph 3 of this court's order. And then on November 18th, so they were watching her page. Carmen posted 11 separate videos. 11 I Got You videos, all of which were produced by I Got You. These postings were done in violation of paragraph 4 of the court's order. So Carmen was going willy-nilly. We ain't about to go through every single one. So this is what Corrina wants. All right, let me go up here. Child, Corrina said a couple of things. She wants, let me read it so that you guys, let me back up. So Corrina's saying, okay, so this case that's out there that Carmen has against me, okay, trying to, whatever her frivolous case is against Corrina. Corrina's saying that she hasn't done anything. It hasn't moved forward. It's just sitting out there open, et cetera, et cetera. And Carmen's been out there to, just doing all this crazy stuff and not doing anything to advance her case. So Corrina wants, let me get to the part where it says it because I read this ahead and I want to make sure that you guys understand its piece. So this is what it says. It's within the court's discretion to dismiss. Corrina wants her, Carmen's complaint or case, against her to be, dismissed. Okay. She said that she hasn't done anything on it. She completely failed to respond to the defendant's interrogation and failed to provide any explanation for her failure to respond. Okay, you didn't even tell him why you didn't respond. She's refusal to comply with the court's warrants and sanctions. She's not moving that case along. So Corrina said she wants the case dismissed. She wants that complaint dismissed. So it says Corrina Jones is entitled to dismissal because plaintiff has taken no action to prosecute her case. You started this case against this lady, but you haven't done or said anything to advance it forward at all. Okay. Okay. So that's what Corrina wants. She wants that case dismissed. Okay. And so in the case plaintiff filed, so Corrina plaintiff filed the lawsuit on February 2010, dismissed it 9 months later, and refiled the action on February 2011. So they're showing how Carmen files these cases and don't do anything and then refiles them again, because this is from 2010. They're just putting an example in here. Okay. Oh wait, I don't think this part is about Carmen. Let me see. They're citing an example for why the judge should dismiss the case. Like, okay, you know how they cite cases like in the case of what they're saying right here, Chrysler Financial, blah, 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 blah. When they didn't advance their case forward, it was dismissed 9 months later, blah, blah, blah. So, they have to cite lawful examples of, to support their reasoning behind why they want something done, like a dismissal. Like, okay, it happened here, Okay. So let's scroll down. In addition to dismissing the case, in its order dismissing the case, the trial court noted that the case had lingered for approximately 3 years. Chrysler. So they're giving another example again. So this is what Corrina wants. So Carmen's pattern and practice over the past 2 months is willful disregard for this court's order, shows that she cannot be trusted to utilize social media responsibly. Ooh, that's a big blow. Let me read that again. They're trying to demonstrate now. Corrina's team is attempting to demonstrate to the court that Carmen thumbs her nose at the law. She doesn't respect rules and regulations. Y'all gave her a direct order and she blatantly and willfully disregarded it less than 24 hours later, and has been doing so to this day. She still shows the I got you videos, the cooking videos. So they're trying to demonstrate to the court that she's reckless. She's a loose cannon and she can't be trusted to utilize social media like a kid. You give your kid an iPad, you lock it down. You can't go to this site, you can't do this, da-da-da. They need to be regulated. And essentially, this is what Corrina and her team are saying about Carmen. Okay, let me read it again. Carmen's pattern and practice over the past 2 months is in willful disregard for this court's order, shows that she cannot be trusted to utilize social media responsibly. Nearly every single day, she is using social media to either make disparaging comments on whomever, or infringe on Corrina Jones's intellectual property. That banging of the seasonings on the counter, that is doing something to infringe on the intellectual property. Okay, it's a great way to turn away customers, and Tay knew that when she did it. She has shown total contempt for this court and refuses to comply with the order. Her conduct over the past 2 months has caused further damage to Corrina and her company. Left to her own devices, so an unmonitored child, Carmen will continue to violate this court's order. At this stage, she should be enjoined from any further, or forced or made to do, from any further use of social media during the pendency of this litigation. Wow. She has been given every opportunity to act like a responsible adult and refrain from making disparaging comments. So in other words, and Corrina also wants her attorney's fees. All right. So she's asking for the courts to, let me scroll further down. She's asking for the courts to do a couple of things. Let me come back over here. She's asking for the court to, she's already demonetized, so that speaks volumes. She's irresponsible using social media. She's asking for the courts, Corrina's asking for the courts to do a couple of things. She's asking for them to cancel that pending complaint to dismiss it. Okay. That Carmen has against Corrina, to ban her from social media until this case is over, because she's going to continue to do what she's doing. And she wants legal fees for all of this. Okay. And this still isn't the case, because the case is still the case. But this is like, again, a stopgap measure. She's been held in contempt of court, which is, a serious event, because you could be thrown in jail. They might throw her in jail over this. Definitely. Because you didn't waste any time breaking every single rule that was, that the court ordered. So, all right, let me see what you guys are saying. Shut her down, boss lady. Carmen can't even comprehend any of these orders in this court document. Well, she's married. Her wife is educated. I mean, her wife should be letting her know what's up. And she has a team too. So there's that. She is an attention seeker, period. He or she just can't help himself. She used that pregnant lady's seasoning company, that collard gumbo, on the sly. Yes, that's right. When she was at Chef Bay's house, who was it that was pregnant? I think it was Chef Bay, was it? Not Chef Bay. I don't know, whoever it was. One of those chefs, she was over their house and talking about, put that seasonings up on my page. Matter of fact, put it up 3 times. She literally said that. So, yeah. I mean, willful disobedience is just, I don't know what she thought was going to happen. Hi, Mike Craig. Crook done violated these rules 11 times daily. Right. If she gets sanctioned, she going to pay a hefty fine, because she does not follow any of these rules at all daily. Child, she threw. Boss lady about to have her on a platter, baby. You went and cut a piece of cake doing? Oh, God. I hope you got some milk to go with it. Boss lady has the upper hand. She got Crook. She's been watching and waiting. Corrina has been watching and patiently waiting, and it looks like a big day is coming. It's going to pay off for her. Somebody said they're going to get another bag of cheese snacks. Crook has broken this agreement off of the court order many times. Boss lady want Crook off the internet, period. Let me see. She going to have a warrant for New Year's. That's why Crook is using Took's page now. 100% agree. This is why Scrappy and Grandpappy being silent today and burnt those innocent marshmallows. Not innocent marshmallows. Oh my God. Were they innocent? Oh, jeez. Let me see. Crook acts are made to look like she's totally broke. We know whatever they have, boss lady will take the house. She don't care. She'll take the house and open it up and turn it into a homeless shelter. And they could be her first tenants. Carmen, why did you do this to this? Why couldn't you just follow the court's orders? Even if you didn't agree with them, you did agree to them. You did sign the agreement to them. But I don't know, people just got in her head and she thought she was above the law. Let me see. Hi, Miss Ransom. Good morning to you. You totally agree, Kelly? I remember when that bottom algae eater was picking about the seasoning. You talking about Tay now? I'm up late waking up for a snack and looked at my notifications. I'm up now. I love the way Coach breaks her commentary down. Sleepy, her commentary down. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, Angela. Yep, working in Jamaica. Boss lady on her way to taking the company worldwide, especially to the islands, London, Canada. Her entrepreneurship is off the chain. And Carmen could have been part of this. Carmen could have and should have stayed the course with this company. You know what? I didn't hear any complaints from Carmen or at all, Ashley, anybody, before Tay got in the picture. And afterwards it was, oh yeah, she was controlling me, she was this and this, she was that, she was bossy, and I wasn't happy. We never heard or seen any of that. She should have stayed the course with this business. I mean, it's her baby. She's the one who conceptualized it. She should. I would have never, ever sold my business. 100%, even 50%, ain't no way. That little money she got for the business, it was not a lot. But to shutter her car, Corrina had to go in and do a lot of damage control and clean the business up and bring it back up to par and all that kind of stuff. Took was blocking people back then, 100%. So Tay was she was blocking people left and right. Okay. She was cussing people out left and right and left, up, down, and sideways. Okay. And 10 times on Sunday. She's cussing people out. She was talking crazy, talking about some bumpy rough, talking about something. The lady came out, Rhonda came out, was talking rough to us. No, rough is how Took talks to her followers and Carmen's followers. Huh? That's rough. She was doing so many things that were not conducive to promoting a business brand and advancing that brand and, and connecting with the community who has been supporting that brand. I mean, that's major. That's huge. That's huge. I got you, community. Even the Carmen, Chef Carmen followers. It was a huge fan base, a huge follower base. And she gave all of that up and fumbled all of that because she had Tay in her ear, honey, telling her to get the money, giving her all kinds of ill advice. And sell the company, get this for the house and get this and do that and boo, 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 boo. And it did not pan out for her. And to this day, right now, she's still, it's a disaster for them financially. Neither pages are monetized. That's a huge deal. They don't have outside jobs. They get their money from Facebook. They don't have outside businesses that I know of. They get their money from Facebook. This is major. This is a big deal. Let me see what you guys are saying. She sure did block all the paying supporters. I've seen this coming a while ago when they first met. Oh yeah, but everybody was hating on her, and you did this document justice. Thank you for that, Miss Fripp. Kichi girl. What happened to Jesse the cameraman? I have no idea. But she, y'all, they really thought that they were above these orders. And Corrina and her team are letting them know, like, no, you're not. And you owe me money. You owe me court fees. You shouldn't be online. And I want your original complaint strike from the record. Mm-hmm. Coach, look at what she did to you. All I know is what goes around comes around. So that's a good segue, actually. She threw a thing away for a piece of sour ass that she can't even sniff. Oh my. This is a good segue. Let me take this down about people doing things to other people, etc. Oh my God. I really debated if I was going to spoil my broadcast with, saying negative things about even Carmen and Tay. It has nothing to do with me being paid off. Have y'all been seeing my lives? That's not the case at all. And all my videos are up on YouTube. Trust me, if we came to some type of agreement, I'm sure they would have wanted them shits down. They tried to take them down, but my page is up. What the fuck? Are y'all nuts? But even the way that I deal with them and talk about and cover them, I'm a certain woman, period. A certain kind of person. I have a certain, even from anyway, we're not going to get into all that, but there's certain things that I'm not going to dirty or muddy my platform up with unless I have to, or unless it's absolutely necessary and warranted, right? So I pick and choose what I want to address on my platform and what I don't. I'm aware of the things that are happening and being said out there. Very, very much so. I'm aware of a lot of things. All right. People bring things to my attention. There's a page up that deplatform everything's Irie page is up. I did not create that page, and that's on God. But no matter what you say to people, no matter what you say, it doesn't matter, because it goes back to what I said at the beginning. In order to get through to anyone, God has to prepare that person's heart and mind, whomever it may be, even me, everybody, to receive a message. And when the devil is riding somebody's back and plaguing their spirit and their soul, nothing you say to anybody will carry any weight. It won't mean anything, because God is not present. Period. So I pick and choose what I want to show on my page and talk about it, and I can go down. Y'all know I can stoop down into the sewer too, but all that stooping down into the sewer hurts your back, proverbially. It's proverbial, hurts my back. All that stooping down. In other words, it gets exhausting, and it's not what I want on my page. Other people can do whatever they want on their page. It's a reflection of them more than it is who they're talking about, right? You call somebody a fraud or X, Y, and Z who has a legitimate ass business, registered everything. That would be me. All my businesses are registered and legit. Because of a few disgruntled people came forward and said X, Y, and Z. There could be any reason for that. But you calling for that person's downfall and for their head and for this and that, and you know what I'm saying, and just counting on their downfall, that's got to be every day. That's got to be heavy on your spirit and your soul. And I don't want that on my spirit and soul every day. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, again, the way that I even cover Carmen and Tay is a lot more lighthearted than it used to be even a year ago. It has nothing to do with other than this is a me thing, and you all should be progressing forward and not regressing. Huh? So there's a lot that's going on this internet. I did not create that page. Okay. There are people who are tired of the constant attacks against me. Teammates, y'all love me, and I love you guys right back. So it's not far-fetched that somebody created a page to counterbalance the things that are being said about me, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it very, very much. I know that person tagged me and asked me if I would go live on their show, and I'm happy to do that. Go on there and talk with them, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm aware of a number of things. I will say this. I will definitely say this. When you start calling somebody constantly and regularly attacking their business, right? When you start attacking someone's actual I never said anything about the I Got You brand. Y'all called Tay's perfume skunk perfume. I would read your comments, but I never got on here. It was like, yeah, that shit's skunk perfume. When you start attacking somebody's business and calling them a fraud because of some complaints of clearly the people who went there, if there were more than a couple, because I ain't never seen actual receipts. Okay. When you start fucking with somebody's business and bread and butter, calling them a fraud, you better make sure that you're not a fraud. You better make sure that how you and your seeds and your kids get your money is on the up and fucking up. You better make sure. You better make extra sure. Huh? Because I don't do that. I don't do that. I've promoted people businesses on this page who I knew didn't really fuck with me like that. I've done it. Definitely. Because I'm a supporter of small Black businesses, small women-owned businesses, but to constantly be trying to fuck with my brand and my company, I could definitely take you to court, whomever, for that, definitely. But, I take the high road. I take a lot of punches on the internet. I give some, and I definitely can take some punches, definitely. But before you start trying to F with a Black-owned business, a woman-owned business, I be out here, when y'all don't see me online, I be trying to fill those bag orders, get all the stuff in from the manufacturers, everything. Things that are missing, sending them out to people who already got their bags. Making these braiding units, it takes time. It's tedious. I have certain conditions. I won't make a unit if I'm not feeling well, that kind of stuff. I'm getting to the bag when you don't see me on here. Please believe that. Otherwise, I will be on here getting to the bag. So for somebody to try to Somebody be counting on your downfall constantly when you ain't did shit to them other than respond to what they've done to you, and not even every single time, is more telling about that person or those people, whomever it may be, than it ever will be for the person they're talking about, which is why I don't even get into heavy, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the things that y'all bring to my attention. I'm aware right now. I hate seeing folks speak negatively about you when I feel that you haven't wronged them. But the people who be eating it up, you know what I'm saying, are people who are usually blocked from this page, blocked and banned, but they're here right now. I mean, we still have over 1,100 people on here at 3 o'clock in the morning. They're here right now. It's people who have been blocked, banned, rejected, couldn't get into our group or on our page or whatever. Okay, if you can't get into a group, so effing what? Move on. It's 50 million groups out there. Y'all be surprised how many people, either me or one of the admins, don't let in the group. It's nothing fucking personal. There are people, prominent people on this book who try to get into our room, on God. Definitely prominent to this whole Carmen circle. And it's nothing personal. But you can't reason with an unreasonable person or unreasonable people. You cannot. So I'm not going to continue to try to do that at all. Okay? But I will say things are starting to come out and come to light about the people who are trying to fuck up people's businesses. Carmen, salt and pepper shakers, and this and that and the third. I read y'all comments, but okay, if I even told y'all this the other day. If she, at the risk of y'all, something, not y'all, but the idiot's like, oh, she must have been paid off. I told y'all the other day, okay, if her people want to buy the shakers, let them buy the fucking shakers. They're her supporters. The same way y'all buy my bags and my hairbands and whatever else I do that y'all support. Let them buy you if they want to buy you. I'm not trying to fuck up a small business because this is how people eat no matter who it is. But not everyone shares that sentiment. And it's so hilarious because there's so much coming out about, you know, people in their family who are definitely on the wrong, like have committed so many atrocities, you know what I'm saying, financially, in the open, doing things in the open illegally that literally the police can run down on them tomorrow if the right calls are made, you know what I'm saying, and the right information is sent or whatever. I'm not even trying to do all that. I don't do that. That's what other people do. But people need to mind their own motherfucking manners, mind their own families, and mind their own legal woes. That's what people need to do. Mind your own potential and future and current legal woes. And stop worrying about mine. Huh? I'm on here to entertain people. I come on my show, baby. People get entertained, razzle dazzle. We have some laughs. I'm not on here talking about any other content creator other than Carmen and Tay. They have been my subject and my focus. We talk about lots of other things, but I don't just pick a content creator this week to fuck with or that week to fuck with. No. And most especially since they lied on me in court. Yeah, I'm always going to talk about them. Y'all nuts as hell if you think I took a payoff. Like, yeah, that'll never happen. So, in the chef contest, I do believe you encouraged us to vote for another chef. I'm not going to say, but is beefing at you? Oh, yeah, I did. That's right. I even encourage y'all to vote for the people who be talking shit about me. You know what I'm saying? You're right. Thank you for that, Miss Julie. I totally forgot. You know why? Because when I do things, I don't keep track. Listen to me. Y'all need to hear this for real. I don't keep track. Like, oh, you owe me because I did this. Oh, you owe me because I did that. Oh, I promoted you. Oh, I told them in the chef contest to vote for you. Oh, I promoted your whatever, your product. And here go the code. I don't keep track of that. That's how I could forget. Now, I don't remember until y'all bring it back to me because I'm not keeping score. I don't do that. Huh? But other people, you know, again, you can't reason no matter how much sense you're making talking to someone. If they're filled with hate, envy, a black spirit, whoever it may be, nothing you say will register to them. They're going to keep on doing what they're doing. And the people who are laughing and cheering and supporting them on, they just as deranged, 100%. Now, if it's warranted, that's one thing. But I don't go around messing with people unless it's Carmen and Tay. And even the way that I cover them is different. You know why? Because my spirit is different than it was a year ago, and so should yours be. Y'all don't want to hear that. Huh? Y'all want to say how I got bought out. Y'all crazy. No, you should be moving differently than you were a year ago. Every one of us. But we do remember. I don't be remembering until y'all tell me, because let me see. Thank you for reminding me of that, Miss Julie, because I totally forgot that I encourage y'all, to vote for a certain person. Fully supportive. I don't mess with, unless you're messing with me, I'm not gonna go mess with you. And that includes any little side slick, whatever, for months and over a year. All of that shit comes to a head. And if I finally decide to address something, then it's warranted. But I don't address every single thing. I don't give everything my attention. Huh? I do not. A lion is not concerned with what the sheep is thinking. He could care less. Huh? I'm a lion. I don't care. People talk about me in all these little side groups. I ain't never did shit to them other than kicked a lot of them out. That's how they wound up in the side groups, for violating the page or, saying something crazy or whatever it may be. But, yeah, I'm on here to cover Carmen and Tay, and that's it. Let me see. Angela said, I had to get out of few groups because I go toe to toe when someone brings your name up talking junk. I don't play that. I appreciate that. Hi, Geechee Girl. Geechee Girl said, preach. Yeah, I could say so much right now, because lots of things are being brought to my attention. And again, I didn't absolutely, on God, I did not create that page, that deplatform Everything's Irene page. I did not. But people still gonna think what they want to think and say and spew the hatred and ignorance that they do, because that's how people are. But I did not. Huh? Is it so far-fetched that somebody's gonna come to my aid? Because don't nobody ever come to my aid. Huh? I don't have people in my ear telling me this and that and serving as my attorney and this and that. I have an actual attorney, but I don't do that. I don't do that. You know why? Because it causes strife. It causes, you know what I'm saying, beef between, the followers. There's a huge overlap of followers between all these platforms. And, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. I'm here to collect the check off of Facebook, which I do. Thank you, God. And, and again, bring you entertainment, news, education, etc., etc. All that other stuff, they can have that, because I'm not on here for that. And it says so much more when you look at a person. You start really looking at them when they start this talk. You know what I'm saying? When they doing whatever they're doing and saying whatever they're saying, it says more about anything in life, about the person, than it does you. Somebody said, yes, it's a huge overlap in followers. Huge. So people thinking that they just turning off teammates. Nah, it's a lot of people who, these are the same people who follow these pages. And if I'm not online for a few days, then y'all are forced to go to other pages to get y'all content, etc., etc. I understand that. I'm gonna do better. I'll be back on once I catch up with my Instagram units. I'll be back on more often, definitely. My husband told me last night that I cannot control what folk think about me and to move on. That's true in the real world, but when you're in a social media space, this is a whole different universe. All right. We click this app, we open it up, we bond with each other, right? We talk to one another, we make relationships with one another, and like platonic friendships, and we become like family. So yeah, this is an app, and yeah, it's social media, and yeah, you can close out of it, but there are things that also spill over into the real world. You start to get to know people outside of the app. You run businesses outside of the app. So yes, a social media space, but it's actually very much so real world overlap that happens between this internet and outside. So outside, you cannot care what people think, because you ain't got to really see them or deal with them. But when you log in every day, you know, you kind of have to address some things sometimes that people say. But overall, I agree with your husband. You've never talked bad about anybody unless they came for you, and that's facts. Those are super facts. So anybody telling you anything different, oh, I'm neutral, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Nah, you pick a side, and you won't have to deal with that, because I don't play that. If you know somebody is not effing with somebody, and that somebody is going nuts every single day saying all kinds of outlandish shit, my business is a fraud. Nah, my business is legit as fuck, bitch. I'm a whole MBA, huh? I have several degrees. Huh? Y'all buying up the products. Y'all are my customers for now. So to call somebody's business a fraud when it's legal and legit and registered and all that kind of stuff, because some people went to them being messy about they didn't get their bags for whatever reason, that's a bit much, because I've never said anything outlandish about somebody's business. In fact, I've always told y'all, support these businesses, vote for this person, buy this from that person, buy that from that person. Oh, this person running a sale, knowing good and well that them motherfuckers don't even mess with me like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's none of my business until it becomes my business, until I finally have to say something. It's so much more I can say right now, but I'm definitely holding back. It's a lot that I know that's been brought to my attention in the last several hours. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about anything as it pertains to me. My case, how I'm running my businesses, any of that, huh? Because lo and behold, the same people who worrying about X, Y, and Z, okay, for no reason, because I haven't done, are the same ones who them and their offsprings are out here doing stuff in broad open daylight that is definitely fraud. I'm not even going to get into it and say what it is and who, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to leave that for y'all to all figure out, because again, I don't want to pollute my platform with doing that all the time and going tit for tat. Baby, I'm not here to go tit for tat. I'm here for the bag. Huh? God gave me a talent, a gift, a skill set, and ability to come on here and talk to y'all about a plethora of things, not just dogging somebody every chance that I get. I never came on every day to talk about Carmen and Tay, but y'all get the point. We laugh together and joke. Yeah, I like to keep it lighthearted over here. Again, even the way I cover Carmen and Tay, I cover them so differently that y'all think I took a bribe, which is crazy as hell. Because meanwhile, all my material's still up about them. Wouldn't that be part of the bribe? Or whatever the hell y'all calling it, to get rid of all of it? That's what they want. Use your brain and stop letting people who are not smarter than you think for you. Anybody, anywhere. All right. Timothy said, that's why I love this platform. That part, speak, Nandy. I'm trying to tell you. Folks are full of hatred and jealousy. I wonder how Crook feels about Kim. She was in on it too. Hooking Scrappy up with Crook. Kim and her wife left the country. I don't know. I love you, Coach. You are the best because you're different from the rest. I appreciate that. Hi, Miss Janice. I haven't seen you in a while. You changed your profile picture too, didn't you? I noticed little stuff like that. When stuff hit the fan, it's not gospel to me until Coach breaks it down. Okay, like the Corrina thing with the court case. You are fair and speak layman's language. It is much appreciated by the teammates. Keep up the great work, Coach. You run a mean, keeping it a buck. I appreciate that, definitely. People need to start learning to think for themselves. Riding the coattails and acting like you a neutral party and you this and you that. Nah, bitch, you not. Whoever it is, you're not. You definitely, and that's okay. But don't act like that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah. Coach, look at what she did to you. All I know is what goes around comes around. And I don't even delight in people's pages getting snatched, deleted, demonetized. You know why? Because I'm not a demon. I don't even delight in that stuff. But you can tell when people delight in demonic stuff constantly, daily. You know what I'm saying? Not doing anything to turn away from it, to repent from it, or whatever it may be. You can tell when somebody's spirit really enjoys, you know what I'm saying, keeping up the fuckery unnecessarily. You know what I'm saying? All the time. That's just not my spirit. That's not how I'm built and set up. I mean, that's not who I try to be and strive to be. I probably could be, but that's not who I want to be. That's not a flex. You know what I'm saying? That is absolutely not a flex. Like, come on. Again, I could be doing this conversation so much dirtier. Trust me, I could be doing it so much dirtier, but I will not. Much dirtier. That's actually a double comparison. Much in her. But I can be doing this conversation a lot more dirty. It's the grammatically correct verbiage. I'm sleepy, y'all. I can be doing this conversation much more dirty and naming names and doing posts and showing this and showing that and talking about this and that, but I'm not. Now, I will definitely do some of the things that you guys wanted me to do, like bringing on a PPP loan expert. I'm still working on all of that, all right? People are on vacation till after the first of the year. Because people need to know. It's a lot of y'all out there who've gotten loans. I'm being for real. I'm not even being shitty. A lot of y'all, like Miss Julie, you know, she want to know about it. She knows, I think she said 4 people, you know, to spread awareness. This is what we do. We diversify things on this platform. It's not just about one person day in and day out every time I get on here. And even if it is, I don't stay on them. You know what I'm saying? The entire show. We move on to other things because that is the mark of a growing and successful platform. That you're not stagnant. Nothing stagnant can grow ever. Huh? Change your water so you're not stagnant. Monique said, hell, I asked them why the hell they hate on you so bad when we all have the same common agenda, and that's shedding light on the double-headed devil. I did not see that coming in your comment. That's hilarious. If that request of Boss Ladies is honored, what would that also mean? Her wife's page is taken away also? Probably not, because her wife's not the one who entered into the agreement, the contract. With the courts. Her wife is not the one who's held in contempt of court. It's Carmen who's posting these videos and, you know, thumbing her nose at the law. So I know. I don't, her wife, Tay, wouldn't be included in any of that, I'm sure. Hi, Shell Jones. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Timothy. Timothy, you had a comment up. That's why I love this group / platform. Yeah, we're not stagnant over here. We're growing and changing and moving and, you know, etc. And no matter how hard somebody try to destroy my image or try to plan on my downfall, baby, the exact same thing is happening back to you and your family, whoever it may be. That's just how it works. Okay. So, again, which is why, you know, we still, I'm going to always cover crook and tuck, always, but there's a way to do things. And if y'all think that that's because I got paid or I'm soft now, y'all are the ones who need to do some introspection, huh? You shouldn't be doing anything in life like you were doing a year ago, whatever it may be. Okay. Giving head to your man, switch it up. Okay. That shit's old from a year ago. Do something new with your tongue. Yes, because they will not have content when Crook and Took are going offline. I mean, you know, you have to sit back and let the snake shed. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I'm not even going. You know, I was tagged in a couple of things before I even sucked them. I knew you nasty freaks would come out at that comment that I made. I'm not going to address it. I'll let y'all have at it on that page that I absolutely did not create. Okay. So leave me out of that shit. All right. I know y'all wanted to be me so bad, but I promise it's not. I mean, just the things alone that they posted on that page. If I knew or had that knowledge, I would have posted it probably by now. Well before now. Months ago, probably. But yeah. So but it is interesting to see some of the things that they're coming up with, the different pictures and the different profiles, and a lot of the activity that's going on some of these pages of people either directly or their immediate family who have been so hell bound on what they think I'm doing, or whatever. So we're gonna keep it light. We're gonna keep it light on our page. All right, that's what we're gonna do. People can do whatever they want, be mad, blah 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 blah. We ain't doing that over here. All right. I have way more to offer than just being pissed, mad, trying to bring down a business when I know motherfucking well, you know what I'm saying? Blah 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 blah. Nah. Y'all come over here to hear about Crook and Took, hear my spin on things, how I break things down, the other segments and stuff that we have. And that's why you come here. You don't come here for anything else. You don't come here for Facebook beef with me, the tit and tat between me and my mama on Facebook. Y'all don't come here for that. Y'all come here for everything else. And I strive to bring that to you guys better than I did the day before. That's all I can do, period. All right? So y'all don't get all riled up when y'all be hearing people in these groups. They don't know what the hell. They don't know who money I gave back. They don't know anything. They just talking out their ass. Huh? That's all they're doing. They have zero idea of who got what money back, what events I refunded money. They have no idea. None. They just talking out their ass. Period. And if there is somebody who slipped through the crack or, something happened with their order, so what? This is what happens when you run businesses. And I'm a one-man show. I don't get it right every time, but when I know about it, I definitely work on trying to get it correct. Okay. But anyway, listen, we're going to get off of here. Suck them balls. Bernadette, you something else. We're going to get off of here. We're still well over 1,000 people strong at the end of our live at 3:30 at night. Our hearts are going to be light as a feather over here. I know that's right. Whoever created that page, I can't tell you to stop and take it down. In fact, I appreciate it because I don't, I'm not interested in going back and forth. If it ain't making me money, it don't make sense. And that wouldn't make me money. So that's another reason y'all should know. There ain't no profit in that. I'm not doing it. Somebody said our hearts are going to be light as a feather. Tammy, hi Tammy, said, I love me some Nandy. She's really a loving and caring person. I definitely try to be. Hi Tanya. Tell Valerie I said hi. Hi Neat Williams. Listen, you guys, I appreciate you guys so much. You are so kind. What page, if you don't mind me asking? It's some page that somebody created in my defense. I mean, it's high time somebody came to my defense. Not that I need it, but I'm not mad at it because I don't be bothering anybody over here other than Carmen and Tay. And again, even my botheration of them is different. But I don't, who knows the page? It's deep platform. I always forget if it's like everything or everything. I think it's team. Sometimes I can't even find it because I be putting in thing and it doesn't come up. I enjoyed the show this late night, early morning. Awesome. I appreciate that so much. Good night, y'all. Gotta be up in an hour. You should be in the bed, Miss Monique. Okay, not up being grown in grown folks' business. And you're gonna be tired at work tomorrow. Hopefully, you get a good cup of coffee and it'll keep you up. I enjoyed you coaching teammates. I'm up now, ready to watch my favorite show episode, Swamp People Catching Alligators. I love that show too. I don't have time nowadays to watch it, but I do. Hi, Brenda. You guys make sure that you hit all the feels, the like, the heart, the smiley face, the huggy emoji, the shock John. Let me take this out so you guys can see me. Share the live. I definitely would appreciate it very much. Share this live, you guys. I enjoy you guys as well. When I'm gone for days, like I've not been on the internet Other than to pop into our private group every now and again, I have not been online at all, as y'all know, for days. So I definitely appreciate you guys very, very much. And your support of me. Definitely. Thank you so much. Somebody said, good night. I gotta be up in an hour. What page, if you don't mind me asking? I think it's deplatform everything. It's Irie. I don't know if they're watching right now. I haven't seen them in the comments, but I did see them make a post on my post that I was going live. So deplatform. Y'all know they got all these deplatform pages out there. I guess that's what people create when they want to strike back at somebody. I don't have time for that. It's no profit in that for me. Okay. I'd rather be on here entertaining and engaging you guys right here. So yeah. All right. You guys have a lovely, lovely, lovely rest of the morning. Sleep tight. It's 3:40 a.m. Let's see how many people we're on, just for fun, shits and giggles. We have 720 people on Facebook still, and 230 people on YouTube. Altogether, we have 944 people at 3 a.m. in the morning. So if you thought my numbers were falling off, sweetheart, think again. I'm not even on here for y'all to be looking at numbers. Like, people are ridiculous. But thank you guys so much for staying up with me, for engaging with me, for talking with me. I really appreciate it. I can't do this show without you. So you guys have a great rest of the morning, and I will see you on the next episode of Nanny After Dark. Bye.